What up, what up, what up, everybody? All right, who was that with all that noise? The
DJ
TV show.
Hurt. DJ
Nah,
Hurt.
y'all always blaming the brother.
I am their brother.
I don't know. I don't know, y'all. But we're going to cue the music. Okay. Yes, it was hurt. As soon as I muted it, it went away. God.
Yeah, I muted myself on purpose. See?
Oh, gee. What's up? What's up? Look at that. Why is it on this guy like he the star of the show, man? Man, I tell you, man, about these dudes still in the spotlight. What's up, collectors? It's your man, Fatal. And today is a special day. We got a special panel here. And today we're going to be unboxing this bad boy right here, the Sideshow Collectibles Ghost Rider, man. Definitely happy to have this one. And one thing I'm really pleased about is in one box with us today, we have the incomparable DJ Hercules.
What up?
We got my uncle, Redeemer 23 Collectibles.
What up?
We got the man, the myth, the legend, the old school collector out of all of us, my man Jomo. We got a special guest down here with us, Cash, the Gemini.
What's good?
From Collector Zone, who brings a statue to a home near you. We got my man Marcos.
Straight from
And last,
Alcatraz. They do.
but not least, we have my man Daniel Bell from Sideshow Collectibles. And
How's it going, guys?
being here with us today. This is your baby. And I've seen people unboxing this. And
Yeah.
it's a lot of work. But somebody, okay, I can hear feedback right now. So I'm trying to figure out who that is.
I'm gonna mute myself, see what's up.
Well, two people muted themselves and it's gone now. But anyway, we're going to get right into the unboxing. And then later on in the show, you know, Daniel, thank you for giving us your time. I know you got about a good solid hour with us. So I want to get right into the unboxing. And while I'm doing this unboxing, you know, you guys are chatting in the background, talking about this piece, the inspiration behind it and all of that. Yeah, I keep hearing this beat coming through. So it's somebody.
So I've been muted. So
Yeah, there you go. I
mute
think
myself
it's Joe.
again.
It's Joe. All right. And we're going to, you know, talk about this piece while I'm doing the unboxing. So I'm about to go on the big screen myself. Not this guy.
Oh, wow.
Not that guy. That's you, Jomo. Yeah. Joe. Let me zoom out my camera so we can get a wide view.
I think all y'all owe me an apology.
DJ, I never said it was you, man. I'm on the side. That's messed up.
Nah, man, this is a good piece, man. A lot of people in the community were very happy about
Good
this piece.
evening, everyone.
Hey, dude, don't come.
All right,
Don't come up in
Dante.
here with that.
This what y'all deal with? This what y'all deal with?
Yeah, we gonna kick him from the studio if he do that one more time. We gonna get shadow banned, brother. All right. So, as I just stated, this piece comes in one box. And shout out to Daniel Bell because the last few pieces I've gotten from you. Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta pull y'all up, man. The last few pieces I got from you were in one box. Those big Hulks, which I got over there. You can see two of them. I got the Gamma coming as well, and they were in one box, just one box, man. And shout out
to a big box,
Dwayne Johnson, Rock.
Are they paying you? Are they paying you for that?
No, but I love it. It's good. One box is a beautiful thing. I think all statue collectors agree. Yeah. One box is what we want. Okay, here we go again. All right, it's my brother Jomo. I don't know. It's an echo, brother. I hear my music coming through louder through your speaker than mine. All right.
Especially with shipping now.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
with shipping now, man.
Stays on shipping. Oh man, we got another special guest with us. Let me put you on the solo screen real quick. Introduce yourself.
Jorge. That's the ghostwriter.
How are you, man?
Right there. That's the guy.
Appreciate you being here.
That's the guy you should be asking questions.
What is up, Jorge?
Man. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm gonna take the scroll off the bottom so you can see so you guys can see everybody on the screen. Definitely, I'm gonna take that banner off. Y'all know what it is at this point, so we can see everybody to the right. All right, one box, and you guys, y'all can start leading with the questions, and people in the chat, y'all want to ask some questions. We got Danny here, and we got Jorge here. They can answer all your questions while I unbox this beautiful piece. And this is gonna be a doozy, y'all. I've seen people unboxing this, so pray for me.
Any one of you guys want to start off?
With what? What part?
Are you talking about me or George, or any of you?
Well, I'm saying anybody want to ask, or you want me to just kick it off? I'll just start.
Yeah, well, I want to hear it. Do your thing, brother.
All right.
Do you want to start?
I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate it. Okay. This question for, I guess, two-part for Daniel and Jorge. We, of course, we know Ghost Rider and all that from the comics, but what was the inspiration for your design and the dynamics of it?
Okay, I will introduce a little bit about the work I did on this statue, and then I will let George talk more about this piece, because I basically worked on just one of the faces, the exclusive portrait, and then George did most of the job. The main design was done by Matt Mullen. He's an amazing sculptor and designer. He's not working at Sideshow anymore, but he at that time he was doing a great job with that statue, that piece. He came with this design of having like half of the motorcycle coming from the ground, from the hell, and I think it was a pretty smart decision. It reminds me a little bit of the decision we took we made for Silver Surfer, in where we put just half the board so we can add the let's say the price, not at half, but at least down the price a little bit, and we can put all these lights inside, and it was a great job and design decision. So Matt left that job, like, I don't know, George, about 70%, something like that, maybe. Then he jumped on the project. It was one of the first projects that George was working at officially at Sideshow, and I had the pleasure to let's say guide George a little bit through all the process and how was and how the company usually works, so he can, let's say, understand a little bit of the daily work. He did most of the job of the, let's say, the detailing work. He changed the proportions a little bit. He was playing a lot. He made the fire, a lot of stuff. So I would say maybe George, you can explain that work much better than me.
Okay, perfect. Yes, as Danny said, like I continue Matt Mullen work. He did an awesome job, like creating all the primer forms and the design of all the statue. It was like amazing from the start. So it was very easy to me like follow his steps. So starting like working in the head, like I create like all the volumes and details for the portrait, the skull portrait, and then went to the body and create like the secondary and tertiary shapes of all the body and details and textures. We have a lot of like, for example, reference in that kind of area, but I will explain later. And then I went to the base. Like I create like from almost scratch all the base on the motorcycle, and was following the blockout of Matt, like trying to explode from the hell and coming out with all that strength and hellfire. So if you notice some details in the base, for example, there's not only fire, but it is like lava and melted ground because of the extreme heat that is the fire is producing in that moment. So we play with a lot of stuff. If you want, I can continue give you details of what were the exact reference of the things we thought were creating this piece.
Okay, cool. DJ Hurt, take over, man.
I ain't got no questions, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm the rookie of the statues, brother. I've just graduated to 6th scale.
So,
Oh,
so I'll say something. So Fatal, when you're unboxing this piece, like I said, this is in my opinion, this is a statue for more of the expert statue collector.
Yeah,
You'll see what I'm talking about.
So a real collector? Are you talking?
No, not a real collector. Just I thought that there's the
hey
word.
man, that's already got to his head.
This is the word. Okay, this is the word.
For real, you're gonna blow up Fatal's head.
Yeah.
Experienced collector. He'll know when he starts touching the spikes, on the wrists. You know, these are they're not rubber. I mean, they're beautiful. They're incredibly big. But you have to know what you're doing. You know, a lot of I in my mind, I see a lot of new guys trying to pull the paper, trying to grab it in the wrong spot, so they get the pressure.
Hey, y'all hear this sound right here? Though?
So
You hear that?
Yeah.
So
He loves Velcro.
just be mindful.
Love
And
it.
I can't
Love
wait
it.
to see. I can't wait to see this Fatal struggle figuring out where the pieces go. So this is gonna be
Okay,
fun.
I got a small question, and it could be for Marcos, for Cash, for those of you that seen it up close. The chain, is the chain polyresin, or is it like a PVC?
Oh no, it's solid.
Oh,
It's
so
solid.
yeah, that is delicate. That is
Polythene.
delicate.
It's not, and the
I can
chain is
imagine.
one of the pieces, but to me, the wrists. It's such a beautiful piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the gallery now, so you guys will see it next year. But the thing with the statue
wow.
is that, man, it is not for the lighthearted, man. It'll challenge you.
And the price point is outstanding for it. It is.
Now that it's
So the chain, this is a little different from what I've ever seen from Sideshow with this chain and how it's packaged. This is kind of like the kind of packaging that like action figures come in.
Yeah.
So this
Yes.
is pretty smart because it has it floating in a box, so it's just not bumping up against stuff.
Yeah.
And they kept that from breakages or anything like that. It looks good. Smart design on the packaging.
Heck yeah. So question for Lazy D over there, man. Um, so Daniel, when it comes to like creating a transformation portrait, like how intense is that to get both the human aspect as well as
Uh-huh.
the character? You know what I mean? The
Hmm.
vengeance. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was tough because it's Marvel Disney, so you can't go too greedy, or let's say creepy. I
Yeah.
want it. I want it because it's a melted face. It's fire and skin being kind of, I don't know. When you see aliens, and the blood
Yeah.
just the acid melting the
Yeah.
skin. I was taking some reference, and they said, I want to make something like that, and they said, no, you can't go too strong on that because we're going to have some issues, So I tried to put more of the raw bone and skin, and trying to find the lines in where you not necessarily are going to lose expression, so you can keep both. I mean, part of the skull and part of the face and flesh and the anger and the shout and the mouth open. And uh, honestly, the only difficult part on that was just don't going not going to the direction of I wanted, which is more uh, creepy or scary. So something in the middle and keeping the effect of the melting. So Bernardo did an amazing job with the paint. So
Yeah.
in the prototype, and then on the samples, as the one you have. So you will see it.
Nice. Cool. And the question for Jorge, well, how do you feel about like the fire? Is this your first time doing anything with fire?
Actually, yeah, that was my first time sculpting fire, and it took me like I think 1 month, one complete month to sculpt all the fire in all the
Wow.
figure because I was trying like different techniques that I was inventing at the moment because I was like trying to create some sort of fire that I never seen before in a statue. So it was trying to go in my own way. Trying different stuff, read a lot of comics, and trying to apply what I saw in those comics to a real life statue. For example, I try a lot of stuff for the front wheel to create this effect that the wheel is like rotating at a high speed. So it was super fun. It was a very big challenge for me. Then I think I worked like in 4 or 5 years in other statues, but that
Yeah.
was my first time. It was a super challenging thing, but I love it, and I will do it again.
Right. Yeah.
Nice, man.
You-
Nice.
So
You
real
can't
quick,
say which other fires.
3 layers. 3 layers.
Nah, man, you guys are knocking it out the park. Whenever I see you on social media, I always like message you and be like, hey man, I'm liking the Court of the Dead piece and the Slayer and all that stuff. So making some really nice stuff. Both you guys are killing it, man.
Packaged real well. This is one of the wheels. Right
I need
here.
y'all to slow down though.
Killian and the engineering team and the production team create
Nice.
one amazing statue.
We're gonna take a
the
bunch
first
of
time I saw
shots,
it,
DJ. I'm telling you, bro. He ain't gonna figure that out.
Man, hey,
He ain't
all
gonna figure
for
that
it.
out.
I'm
You
all
can't look
for
at
it.
no video either. That's cheap. Well, no, you could. You have to.
So, Fatal, I need you to put this thing together. I'll have to go to work in the morning, okay? I can't be taking a shot every time you get stuck.
What was that? Say that again.
So me and Mark was gonna take a shot every time you get stuck.
Every time you stop,
Okay.
you can't figure it out.
Okay.
You're gonna be drunk then.
Bro, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
So, one of the things I'm gonna tell Jorge and Daniel and the whole entire sideshow team, I'm not a big fan of light up for anything. Okay, I'm like whatever. Okay, it lights up. Oh yeah, that's nice. This statue, when you see it in person, it's beautiful without the light up.
So
But-
this is the bottom layer. This is where most of the statue is
Yeah.
housed. So it was the top layer. It had the chain and the other contents. So it's really packaged well, smart packaging.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was saying that I don't know. Yeah, you said there's somebody in charge of the light up and stuff. Whoever did that, an incredible engineering job. This is the only piece I have right now in the gallery that is lit up because it's so beautiful. So I'm like, I never light it up. I don't care. But then I said, let me light it up. It's incredible. It is absolutely beautiful.
Do you remember the Iron Man Mark IV? The Sideshow Iron Man Mark IV? The one is it's a PF. Do you remember? Maquette, I can remember.
Oh, I don't know how long ago.
Yeah.
Was
the one
long
where
time.
is he
Has a missile coming out the
flying
arm.
off?
It's
Yeah.
flying off
Or the
and
miss-
it has an explosion in the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
that
Oh, I
piece,
remember that, yeah.
light up feature on that statue, it was awesome as well. And that one,
I never.
I don't know
lit
if you
yeah, I never. lit up.
really.
No.
Do you have it?
I had it. They're gone now. I saw it.
Okay. You will need to buy it again, so you can light up.
Killian and the engineering team did an amazing job.
Okay.
I wanted to look
amazing.
here. Anybody got questions in the chat? Chris, you
Yeah.
can
Where are
check
your
it out.
directions? Where are your directions?
So,
Hey, he's slowing down, DJ Hurt.
Nah,
so
Hey,
on
DJ Herc, can you take over on the questions in the chat for the guys? Because it's just I don't have my notepad with me.
Nope.
So if you can,
Glasses. That's okay.
yeah, my
Yes,
iPad, my iPad.
All right, that's a damn gone shame.
Ain't nobody asking questions yet.
You see these this little tab here? It's telling you the arrow where it's pointed. So when you pull it off the paper, you'll be able to pull it off properly. So they did that to protect it, which is real cool.
Okay,
Nice
just take it
foam,
easy, brother. Just take it easy.
Nerve-wracking.
Just find the directions, brother. Find the directions.
You know, Edwin, I'm surprised Edwin Diaz is not watching, but if Edwin was watching, Edwin would be like, how dare you put the pieces on the table without a cloth or something. Edwin
Oh,
can't stand
really?
it. He hates it. Oh, yeah, he hates it.
Oh, that's his pet peeve then.
Yeah, he can't stand it. It better be weather controlled in there. Gloves.
Okay, so this question will be
Marco.
for Fatal. I got a question for. I'm sorry, Chaz, but I got a question for Marcos and Fatal. The same thing, because let me be honest. There's been some criticism, small criticism about when it's not lit up, it doesn't look as nice. In
Okay.
your opinions, up close and personal, without the light up feature, and that'll be for both of you guys to let me know. How do you guys feel after seeing it up close and personal?
Well, he's seeing it now. Now I've done my little unboxing and I have it up. Now,
Okay.
without the light up, I think it would be $50 cheaper, in my opinion. But
Okay.
it's absolutely beautiful. Okay. But the problem with this, you know what the problem with this statue? There's a problem with this statue, a huge problem. When you light
Okay.
the
It's
sucker
too nice.
up, let me tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you. When you light the sucker up, when you light them up, it's like you just bought a Bugatti. Okay.
Wow.
Now you can't turn the sucker off because now you're going back to like a Lamborghini. It's beautiful both ways, but dude, you just showed me something like the resin. In some pieces, I don't know if it's thicker or lighter or different colors. You'll know when you turn on this fire effect. It is ridiculously beautiful. So now I can't turn it off. Now
So
it's stuck.
So it just complements it more. It adds more to the aesthetic. Okay, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can leave
so-
it off and it looks beautiful. But it's
Gotcha.
like I'm on dial-up. I'm on dial-up internet, right? And all of a sudden I just got high speed. They both were, man. But now I'm like, damn, they're both good.
That.
It's a beautiful piece. It really is. It's gorgeous.
So I'm looking at the
Okay.
paint on this, and it's looking real good. I like this little hint of purple here. That's really cool.
Nice.
Purple is my favorite color, but
Love the hues.
it looks great to me, just like this. So
Okay.
yeah, I've heard the criticisms, and you know, I posted on my page, and it's people were talking about XM versus the Sasho. I said I prefer this one. Now, I had a lot of people coming in my head, and they asked me, did I work for Sasho? I said, no, I do not. I have a job outside of that. I collect from Sasho, but no, I do not. So I think that's always the assumption. If somebody praises a piece from Sasho, that you work for them. I don't, right? I've come to be able to get to know some of the artists there, and that's a great thing. Thank God.
All
for
these
that.
guys who work for Sideshow can confirm that.
But yeah, do y'all pay me? I want some money. No, I'm just playing. But the thing is, I like this piece because, for one, it's not a space hog because of the way it's designed. And Ghost Rider is not one of my top characters. But I like Ghost Rider, and this is my first Ghost Rider piece that I've ever had. I think I might have had an action figure back when I was a kid, but I wouldn't buy more than one. When I saw this one, it was a day one pre-order, and that was before they announced the light up feature. So I was sold on it already because immediately I was like, oh, that's dope. He coming out of hell. That's the first thing that I thought. I think we can go back and check the records on my show.
See, I hesitate. I was like, wait a minute. It's a little pricey, but then you realize, wait a minute. You'll understand the price.
Well, you know, I didn't hesitate because I got it from you.
I know. I'm just saying that was one of the criticisms of why it's so. But if it didn't have the whole wiring system, and it's not just like it's not a lamp, guys. There's a design behind it. You'll know when you turn it on what the Sideshow team was trying to do. You'll see it.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
That's absolutely stunning.
And that's painted good. That's really good.
Is that purple on the bottom of it too? Like hues?
A little bit, like a purple hue.
That's nice.
Look at that boy.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. That's awesome.
Beautiful.
I'm
Let me
jelly.
shout out some people real quick. We got Gabriel Gutierrez. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you being here. We got my man Beast 51 in the building. Of course, Collector Zone doing double duty. Bats in the Belfry. What's happening, my brother? You know, DJ Herc is here. My man Terry. What's going on? How you feeling? Joe Mo double duty. Cash Gemini with us here, chat and live. Your vision. How you feeling, my brother? I thank you for being here. Thank you. If y'all got any questions to ask, go ahead, man. We are here. So I got most of everything out of the box now. All right.
You got all the pieces out the box? Are you sure?
Are you sure? This is the secondary head scope here.
Yep.
Oh, let me check that out.
Yeah.
Which is also good.
Oh yeah, this looks good too. This looks really good.
Look at that.
Oh
Look
wow,
at the eyes, man.
Pretty good.
that's awesome, man.
Amazing.
I'm telling you.
Now that's it right there.
And
That's the head.
Daniel, I
right
left that one in the box, by the way. I left it in the box.
Wow.
Oh, did you? Oh, so you went away with
I left his portrait in the box.
Hey, Daniel, he's taking shots at you.
These foam pieces right here did a great job at protecting these pieces. This piece.
Okay, nice. Why you taking shots at Daniel, man?
No worry.
Soccer problem.
Let it talk.
Soccer too. I haven't even started that.
He's mad because I won a soccer match against him last time.
Oh,
I was a Michigan. We play a little bit and just paint his face. Yeah, all day.
What
Yeah.
should I put on the first? What should I put on first? The body?
You put the body on first.
Find
I'm
the
giving you hints,
instructions
that's it.
and follow those.
There are no instructions, man. That's not how statue collecting works.
I give him the one. I give him the one, DJ. I give him the one. The first. That's it.
No instructions.
There's no instructions, man. But there's videos. There's a video.
There's a
Follow
video.
your heart. Follow
Sideshow tends to do videos.
Let's do a video.
All right. Well, I guess this is what we're gonna be using tonight.
Why make instructions when you can make a YouTube video? People have to watch it and you get views. It's perfect.
There you
Spend
go.
money on paper. There's no point.
Actually, to be honest with you, that's how I put my Batman Who Laughs together, by watching a video.
You have to. Look at this. Hey, okay, shot time, GJ. Here we go. It's one.
Hold on.
There you go. Cheers. That's one.
Go ahead, start timing them, DJ Herc.
That's one.
Hello.
Salud. Ciao.
I know this is right, but
Mm-mm.
these are always reduced because this one this is powered, so it's gotta line the hole up.
Man.
There you go.
Chris, that sounds like an excuse to you. Or what? You know,
No, it's just remind me. That's all. Just
Oh, I didn't know
remind
he was mic'd up. I didn't know he was mic'd up.
Oh, man.
Cat. Look at this dude, bro.
Just remind me of the
Oh,
first
okay, looks
time.
good. You got it, bro. You got it. There you go.
All right, so what's next? Shall I put the wheel on?
Ooh, I think it's the wheel.
Oh,
Hey,
man,
man, you
they
should
don't
watch
even watch
the
the out
video
the box.
before you say long
Yeah,
today.
he ain't watched the out the box.
He didn't watch it. That's what I told you. It is the wheel.
Fado, you didn't check out the box from Sideshow?
Hey man, look here.
Jorge, look how close the wheel is on the edge of that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Scary. He's gonna fall right there.
Yeah, I'm sweating just from watching
He's
the.
it's crazy.
Oh my goodness, you guys
This
tripping
is
me out.
two
Stop
shots,
it, you're
DJ.
gonna make him
Two
nervous.
shots. Here we go. He doesn't even know how the wheel goes.
No.
This is how I was. I would have seen this happen to me.
You have to turn it
Yeah.
to the other
Jorge,
side. Yeah,
don't
yeah.
cheat for
Right
him.
there, right there.
He will get it.
Look at
He will
that.
get it. Yeah,
Jorge,
very
don't
good.
do it.
There you go.
He's up to
Hey,
4.
George is trying
Almost.
to
Hey, I'm
the
nervous.
creator of the statue is trying to tell you.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh, God.
Oh, Fado. What you doing, nephew? What you doing?
No. If it doesn't fit,
Yeah. I am nervous and it's not my statue.
Yeah.
I think it's
Look at that.
Take your time.
Hey,
man.
hey,
Take your
Fado,
time.
you making Daniel nervous, man. Even Jorge's freaking out over here.
Oh, yeah. We're sweating.
I'm sweating.
It's not hot here. It's getting hotter.
Turn on the.
Yo, is that in? Is that in?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Man, I did that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I
Now you see that little cord?
Man, bro.
Use the hammer. Use the hammer.
I did that back, and we live. Remember,
Hey, that was good. Fado,
Yeah,
you see that little cord right there on the side?
You have to
The
connect.
little,
Yeah,
the little that gets plugged in on the side of the bike.
okay, so we doing the whip next.
No. You got to plug in. You got to
Plug in that cord that's on the side of it.
Stop being hard headed.
It's going to be a very tiny little square you have to plug it in. Oh, yeah, this is 2 shots. Cheers, DJ, right here. Bam, bam,
Is that on the
bam,
side
bam,
right there,
bam,
Marcos? In the back?
bam, 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 bam.
You guys are gonna be baked by the time he gets done.
I know, Mojo.
I see it. I found it.
You found it? All right.
Let me put.
There you go.
Oh, there goes to
come
the
on.
video.
Let me go get some water, man. Y'all ain't about to have me.
Yeah, man. Some fresh water. In the meantime, I have a question for you guys. Actually, for you and the chat also. You want to hear the question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Got it. So, if you have to say just one reason why you collect, what would be the reason? Just one reason. The main reason why you think collecting is so, you feel passion for it. What is the number one reason for you guys?
I would
Would you like
say
to answer that one first?
nostalgia, man.
Nostalgia.
Yeah,
I knew
brings
it.
me back to being a child, man. Yeah, we spoke
I
about
knew
that,
it.
Daniel. We spoke about that, man. Yeah, like it.
Yeah, but I mean, I want to know the rest of the people. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe some guys collect because of, I don't know, just they like it. They don't have any sentimental connection with the statues or anything. I think it's impossible to not have any sentimental connection with something in the past and the present. I mean, nostalgia. When you say nostalgia, some people in the past they tell me, yeah, but if you're young, you can have. Or you can feel nostalgia for something. I mean, nostalgia it doesn't mean you have to be old. Right? It's something that connects you with something in a certain point of your life. And I don't know. What's
the nostalgia for me is like I remember like watching Batman with my aunt. I was 6 years old, and so like I got the Daniel Bell Joker, and it's like when I see this Joker, it just reminds me of my aunt. You know what I'm saying? Watching Batman in her living room. So those memories, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For me,
to escape reality and vision. What was for you?
Well, what you just said. Escape. It allows me to escape. What is reality, and it allows me to escape back to another spot, or it's my psychosis for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, but I mean that's just something you feel right now. But what drives you to get into collection, into a collector? Because at a certain point you had to start. You have to pick something, and then you say, oh, maybe I will keep doing this. It's only because it's just an escape from reality, but because how that started is a connection with something like Cash said.
It allowed me to escape to what I wanted to be, or what my fantasy of being either a good guy or a really bad guy. Allowed me to
it's good. It's a good answer.
Into those realms and come back to reality. So again, it's the idea to escape to my own psychosis. And I guarantee you, if you look at some of these collections, you can tell the people's personality by what they collect and how they collect.
That's true. That's true.
Like with me,
that's true.
After going to StatueCon this year, I made up my mind because I was at Strictly Action Figures, man. Strictly Action Figures. I ain't spent all that money on that. Action Figures. And after going to StatueCon, I'm like, all right, you know what? I want to build a Sith room, a room just dedicated solely to the Sith. You know what I'm saying? So, like right now, I'm starting to get my pieces now. Marcos know I'm buying you. So,
he is correct.
Is literally going to be Luke Skywalker in the middle, surrounded by Sith. You know what I'm saying? A round table for Luke Skywalker, and they're going to be 6-scale figures. So, we got Luke Skywalker in the middle, surrounded by Sith. And I'm just going to put like all types of Sith stuff in the room. It's going to be dope. But just going to StatueCon inspired me to do that. Because I'm just like, man, these pieces are dope, and I love the Sith. So, I got my money. What can I say?
I know. But in the chat, someone said, Gabriel said, nostalgia is key for me, but sometimes the art presented for pieces you don't have a nostalgic connection captures. You want that into your collection. Yeah, but I mean, if you think like deeper, don't you think it's always an emotional connection? Even if you say this looks cool, there is a why you think it looks cool. It's just because it is, or it is always a why. And if you just, I'm not trying to be hyper, deeper or something like that, something kind of weird. But I'm trying to understand because of my work. I have to think on that. I have to thinking what things you love to see in these pieces. It's just details or just colors. It's just fancy stuff. It is what is exactly is a big piece. Is something that it's what is it the key. I'm sure you can't please everyone with just one answer, but I'm sure there's one more. There probably there are multiple motivations for you to collect. but I'm sure there is one that connects everything, and that to me is still nostalgia, and is an emotional connection with something. You said that you love the Sith, right?
Right.
Why? There's something. I'm sure there's a why. You have a why.
I love their creed. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Holy power. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I just love that whole mentality, that whole attitude. And then I saw the poster one day with a bunch of Sith, and it just said, Sith, when doing the right thing goes wrong. No, it said, when doing the right thing doesn't bear fruit. And I'm like, you know what? That's me all day. So, that's just like my attitude towards a lot of stuff, man. So there is that emotional connection. As far as nostalgia, that's why I think a lot of X-Men, because
Danny's getting even deeper than that. Like
everything was X-Men for me when I started collecting. Like that was in '83. So everything was. Oh my God! But
look at that,
right? Man, I want to tell y'all something. So,
that is fire. No pun intended.
Hey, what Sasha did here was very smart. This is for other countries, so they gave you 2 different type of adapters. Let's put.
Awesome.
That's dope.
I got one little piece. This got to go on what? The handlebar?
It's in the front. It's in the front. There's a little hole
on the left side.
Yeah. Jorge will tell you.
You have to find the hole.
Jorge,
exactly. Yeah.
No, the other side. Other side.
Wrong hole.
Nice piece.
Wrong hole, dude. Yeah, right there, bro.
That's what she said.
Quiet, you cock.
Hold on.
And Daniel, to piggyback on what you asked.
I think, but Marcus
no, it's the pedal. It's the pedal where he puts his foot on. So if you go, it's on the left side.
It's like a kickstand, bro.
No, not right there. Kicks, not that side. Yes.
The other
in the front, behind the wheel.
The other left.
Behind the wheel, he said.
Yeah, there's a little hole.
The other wheel.
You turn it again, I'm getting dizzy.
So Daniel, to answer what you were saying, it would have to be nostalgia for me also, because basically it's like, it's like how Toys R Us was for us when we were kids, it takes us back.
There you go.
Yeah. So the dynamics of your pieces or any of the sculptures of the sculptors that make a piece is the dynamics for me that brings me into that nostalgia, where it's like you can actually get away and actually see that and be like, wow, it takes you to it'll take you to that comic land, you know what I'm saying? Where we picture that in our mind, and it puts a smile on our face and a smile on our heart.
It's not back there, man. It's not back there. Fatal. It's in the front.
That's what it is for me.
It's where he puts his foot. Like if you're riding a motorcycle, he puts his foot on it. It's the rest. It's the footrest.
The peg.
Look, I put this together fast though.
Yeah. That's true.
That's
true. We got this.
It's called a foot peg, mate.
It's a foot peg. That's what
I guess you gentlemen never ridden a motorcycle.
No, I don't ride motorcycles, man.
I went to motorcycle class, and on the last day, I chickened out when it was time to do the test.
What's it called again? What is it?
Motorcycle school.
Peg.
No, the peg. It's the foot thing in the bottom.
Oh man, I used to live on a motorcycle.
Yeah, but
popping wheelies and everything.
So to answer that question about why I collect, what it does for me, I think it keeps us young. It reminds us of our childhood, and it keeps us young. It's an innocent type of hobby, right? And it brings us together as a community. Like if you think about what happened at StatueCon, and we can meet people from all over the world. I've said this on the show before. If you want to get a bunch of people from a different cultures and backgrounds all over the globe and come together with one common thing, statue collecting is one of those things. And it's pop culture, it's comic books, and all of that combined. But these pieces are bringing stuff off the page. This is like sculpted right off the comic books, but
That's
now
gorgeous.
it's like you can see every angle of what Ghost Rider in if it wasn't in the comic book and it came to life in your house.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's any piece, right? Like
Yeah.
that sense of touch, right? And it's a common thing that we all love, and it brings us together. After we do meeting up in person and talking about it, it's like it's a giddy feeling, and it makes you a kid again, and it keeps you young. Most statue collectors that I know, and I tell you this wholeheartedly, without question, because Critical Mass is 85 years old, but he don't know. But most statue
That's true.
Most statue collectors and comic book collectors and stuff that I know that deal with and go to Comic Cons, they all look younger than they really are. That is by far one of the things that I noticed the most. They all look young and happy. You know?
You look good for 60, Fatal.
Hey, Fatal, check out No Ram's comment.
One thing I can say about this community, that it has given me another platform to let me know how dope I am because you all love me so much.
Yeah, we know. I do love you.
Wait, hey, say that again.
I said this community has given me another platform to let me know how dope I am because y'all love me so much.
I want to hear that one more time. Say it again.
You know what? I don't trust you, Critical. You on some BS right now, brother.
Hey, Critical, it's just the road. We just like the road.
I try to get him to say it 3 times.
Nah.
That's like Beetlejuice. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Lazy D?
But I'm sure, back to Daniel's thing about statue collecting. I mean, you can get a Ghost Rider action figure. Easy. Get a Marvel Legends. But why do you get the statue? That's where I think it's their art form kicks in. Like you get the highest level of what you can get. You know what I mean? That's why I love the statue. That's why I love selling this stuff and having a gallery, is because it's absolutely beautiful. The art form is gorgeous.
The art form is amazing. They're also gonna make you broke because
they make you broke.
When I was just actual figures,
there you go.
How they were displayed really wasn't that big of a deal to me, and then I got some shelving from Fatal, so now it's just kind of like I gotta step up the game, brother.
Yeah, and it'll look good, man. Once you put that stuff in your house with a nice display, like a display area and stuff, man, it's art, man. If the girl complains about that, I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? It's just art form. It's beautiful. Look at
that.
I love that facial piece, man.
That portrait
is
beautiful.
That looks amazing.
That one's all right.
I like.
There you go.
Wow.
Now you see what I'm talking about? Like, I'm sure Jorge can tell you more about the design, but they made that fire chain brighter than the other piece.
Yeah.
The other piece is brighter for a reason. It's incredible, man. Because it could have been one color, right?
Everything falls in line with the lighting. It's perfect.
Yeah. We try different technology for the chain. It's not the LED. It's EL lighting. It's kind of a wire that lights up entirely, so you're not going to see like a dots. Is different, and it's amazing because now we can use it in many other things, and you want to see the many other things as well.
Wow! So it's called EL lighting, and this is just one little wire that lights up.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The question would be, Danny, what are these lights rated for as far as life?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Great question.
What are they rated for as far as longevity, the life of the type of lighting? Because I've seen some lighting that is rated to last up to like 50 years.
Yeah. I heard. I don't know exactly, but I heard kind of the same thing. It's not something that is going to, I don't know, a break or something in a couple of years. No, you will see it in 10 years from now. You can tell me.
In 50 years.
I would say 10 just because we will see young, and in 50 years, I don't know, we have 90 years old. I'll be 90 years old, so.
Yeah,
We're
Buck
going to
Banks, he
embrace
keeps his
our
on
future
all year
body.
round. He never turns it off.
Yeah, that's what he said. He gonna keep it on. He gonna keep it lit up.
He's gonna keep it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
Yeah,
See,
that's
the problem.
that's my challenge to Fatal. Keep it lit, never cut it off, and see how long it
Now
lasts.
turn it off. It's still
I
gorgeous.
gotta keep the
but
light.
You gave me this. Now you gave me this. No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
let
it
me
makes
say
sense.
something.
Look how beautiful it is. It's still beautiful.
Let me say something real quick.
Yeah.
Those of you in the chat, there's 29 of you. Where's the love at? Y'all not showing love, man. What's
Dude.
up?
Hit the like button.
I want to read this
Hit
comment.
the like button.
From your round. I want to read this. A combination of design, style, story, composition, and choices made that collectively capture the subject matter and showcase the effort that went into the art of sculpture.
Nice.
Man, that's AI.
Well
man.
said.
Nice.
That's AI.
Well said,
Yeah.
no round. Well
Well
said.
said. Well said. Well said. Well said. I have one question for you guys. I have two
Yes.
more.
Shoot.
If you can't, besides superheroes and villains, if you can just no one, if you can choose anything that you love to see portrayed in a line, what things you just have in mind? For example, I don't know, you like I don't know, cosmic characters, you like knights, you like what do you like? What is something that you haven't? I don't know if you haven't done before, but you will love to say, oh, I have this in my collection right now, that it doesn't belong to any license or anything, but I have it. This is easy for you, okay?
Yeah,
One thing
man.
I just y'all did like y'all did. I wasn't able to capitalize on any of the pieces. Was the hip hop culture thing y'all did with the DJ, the break
Oh
dance,
yeah, those were nice.
the graffiti artists. Those were
Mhm.
extremely dope, and I wanted that DJ piece so bad, but that thing went quick. So I'm still kind of mad I couldn't get that piece, but like stuff like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, because I would have that piece right on my turntables, like yeah.
For me,
that hip hop culture thing, off the chain.
Nice.
I hit that on the head because I think the DJ piece, I have that actual painting in one of my back rooms. So, man, yeah, that was just dope.
hey Daniel, for me it would be something like samurais. Like if there was a samurai line.
Okay.
There's a quarter scale. I've got something like that, but it would be nice if I got something like this.
Nice.
But it would be nice to have something like a quarter scale or even something like a 1/3. I got a couple of these.
Nice. Nice. Interesting.
Everybody wants to see me. I really think we could do.
Say that again.
We'll do a quarter scale. I mean, like the Conan that PCS did with my body type on there.
Bronan.
Like hotcakes. So I really think y'all just really need to do me.
Brother man.
Well,
I think that was Bronan. I saw the picture.
Oh man.
I like.
You know
stuff
what I would like though is Egyptian stuff. Anything Egyptian, like Mark Newman. Mark Newman did the Cleospis, Court of the Dead. I would love to see Anubis. Just anything Egyptian. I think that would.
So
be
gods. I mean, any kind of gods or just Egyptians?
Oh, we got it.
I mean, mythology. You like mythology?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even Greek. Greek would be.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, but you guys mentioned it lines. So do you like lines instead of just separated characters? I mean, you love to collect.
Every statue got to have a brother and a sister. I'm a
right. Yeah. I think same. Yeah.
Or like
that's true.
Warrior, like an African warrior line.
Interesting.
You know what would be a nice
Zulu
one?
warrior.
Hot Toys would be one because Hot Toys came out with the Star Killer. I would like to see a statue made of Star Killer.
mean, he said no
Circular.
licenses.
Yeah, and that's from the Force Unleashed.
Yeah, but that's not okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He said outside of the line.
You're that kid. You're that
Outside of
kid. You're that kid in high school in the back.
You already know.
You're that kid, Chris. That's you.
Oh. Wait a minute. When
I
is
know,
statue
yeah.
caught? Because I can't wait to see you.
I think
You know the
something
dates.
was
There's
done.
dates.
Redeemer got
know
some story
if it's
time.
licensed or not, but like if you could do like the Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids from the cartoon
See,
show.
that's licensed
my
too.
God.
DJ failed the test too. Failed.
You failed, DJ. You failed.
No,
But
whatever.
I do like that African warrior stuff. I'm more into cultural heroes, different heroes,
Mhm.
man. You know,
Uh-huh.
same thing I did the Maradona thing, right? I like
Yeah.
cultural heroes.
Uh-huh.
You know, real life
like this-
heroes for people. Of course, you can't please everyone, right?
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
controversial at times.
Like,
Yeah.
like that soccer player you got, Marcos.
Yeah, like that. For
Yeah.
us, it's symbolic for us. But let's say, you know, every culture, every country has their own, man.
Mhm.
Gandhi
Mhm.
represents something for there, you know.
Yeah.
Dash
Ooh.
represents something else. Somebody else.
It's
somebody
a
else.
game. It's a video game called Smite. That's literally filled
Mhm.
gods and legendary characters from every different type of culture.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That would be dope.
No
Because
way.
because these are mythological figures.
Mythological.
I license that all.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like the Egyptian idea
Uh-huh.
of Cash had. That's cool.
Yeah. And do you feel these statues need to have a background story or something like that?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I think I love stories. I love stories, and I love
It would need a background story, Daniel. You definitely, because you would want to draw us into that world so we can actually know, that way it's got a background to speak about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with the Quarter of the Dead books, like I have all 5 of them, and having that story is what
Yes.
gravitated you more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. That's it's cool. It's cool to hear that.
Because what happens, Danny, is if you, let's say you do a Zulu, like Critical said, right, a Zulu warrior,
Mm-hmm.
and you do that and you represent it wrong. It's like, wait a minute. But
I know.
if you go historically and you say this is one of the most famous Native American warriors or Egyptian warriors from these books, from these references, created something, then nobody can say, well, you made that shit up and you don't know. They can say, well, this is the historical, this is what we're going for. That keeps you in line and respectful with that culture and whoever wants to get it, right?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah.
I think.
True.
Nice.
I'm just,
Yeah.
and that's business wise, I'm saying too.
What was
Sure.
the TV they had on Spike TV when they just literally pitted like all the legendary cultural characters?
Oh
against-
yeah, when they I forget the name.
Where they
of it,
did like
all
battles, like
different
a
warriors.
Spartan versus a samurai warrior or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
They actually made a video game of that. It was terrible.
Epic
Or
battle.
Indian
Yeah, it
versus-
was.
a
It
Native
was.
Indian versus a Roman soldier.
Right.
Deadliest
Yeah.
Warrior or something like that.
But now, Danny, would that
Yeah,
sound?
yeah. There you go. It
Actually,
was.
there's another video game. It was called For Honor, I think.
For Honor.
What?
The
For
samurai
honor.
For Honor.
Ah, for honor. Yeah, for honor. The one from Ubisoft. The one you have multiple. You have samurais, you have Nordic knights,
Yeah, I remember that.
Like,
and
Nordic.
different. Yeah. That was
That was
good.
a good game.
That was good. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I got kind of lucky what you were saying, Marcos, about something that's a person that means something to you, like a real person. Like I got that Bruce Lee right there behind me.
Yeah, Bruce
I,
Lee's.
I bought it from you.
Yeah,
Thank
I remember you got it. It was gorgeous. The Blizzway piece. Yeah, Bruce Lee's a good one, right? Like Bruce Lee was good because it represents something, and whatever to that culture and people. Depending on your age, man, he was a hero. Right?
Yeah.
He
Like,
breaks.
like
Still
they
is.
used to do a Rick James because how much he means to the
Wow.
band.
Rick James, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Rick James is good. But then now you're going into the music
With the
stuff.
braids, with the braids, with the
Yes,
little
sir.
beads.
Dude, I would love to go down music, man. Music
Boy.
is something so hard.
Rick James with Tina Marie on the side and the crack pipe. Boy.
Oh my god.
Well, we know
Okay.
Hey, we can do.
Here's a recommendation. Hey, Fatal, pull up that No Ram statement. He said a good one from the Franzetta line. He said would love to see iconic comic covers and illustrations into sculpture, into statue form from like Franzetta, Simon Beasley, and others.
But that's a license, actually.
That's a license, right?
Yeah, that's license. That's license. Yeah.
Go ahead, you get him, Marcos. You get him. Go ahead, get him. Did he fail?
He's AI, man. That's AI.
And how open are you for new stories? Like, do you like? Because I feel sometimes that people are kind of afraid of new stories, or no, not afraid, but just I feel some. Let's say some resistance sometimes. It's like, I don't know, what is this about? This kind of new something. We prefer something that we already know, and then we can go deeper into that direction. What do you feel? What do you think about new story arcs?
New stories are kind of tricky. And that's just like, for as many years as I've been going to comic book conventions, you have a lot of independent comic artists out there trying to sell their comics or whatever. And, sometimes I'll buy the stuff just to be supportive. But I don't read it. I don't read it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
that can be tricky. That can be tricky. Especially if that's totally unknown.
Yeah.
I do like, that would be cool, Danny. Like warriors of different cultures.
Sure.
Historically, like famous.
Historically. Yeah.
That would be really good. Like warriors of different cultures, I think it would hit.
Different cultures.
Hit on and the thing about it, since it's everybody would be drawn into that. Yes.
I think that'd be cool.
Now the different story arcs, this is the thing. With different story arcs, I had to piggyback on what DJ Hurt said. You have to, it is kind of tricky because if you look at like the Star Wars story arc and how people gravitated towards certain series of shows, but then certain scripts that Disney produced, it really didn't hit home for any of us. As a matter of fact, it put us in resistance towards it, like you were talking about. Now, this is the thing. As long as like how I would say, just to clear it out, if you got a good script and it takes in deep with the character, you're gonna have people gravitate towards it.
Sure.
Good suggestion.
You just gotta bring that imagination in when you get that story arc written. Just bring that imagination and let loose and let us get drawn into it.
Yeah.
And I have one more question. That it is. I'm sorry. I'm asking a question. I'm sorry, Fatal. I took your show. I'm just. This is interesting. It's interesting.
Very great.
Yeah, it's interesting. So, do you think that? I mean, this is a physical type of collection, right? You have something that is you can touch, you can see with your bare eyes, and that is there. But what do you think about connecting digital with physical stuff? It's something that will get your eye is something, because we are in the middle of movement of technology eruption, everywhere with AI and with multiple stuff, the real-time engines and video games and all the stuff that I love. But how do you feel that in a couple of years from now is the collection, or better say the physical collection, is going to react, or the collectors like you guys are going to react, is something more related with the digital side as well? Have you ever think about that?
I think it depends on how it's presented. Like if you like $3,000 for a Darth Vader hologram, I'm not gonna buy it.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying something that would comes with.
with the arc, right? Like
It's
it would be
it's an
arc, but
addition. It's an
right.
it's an addition to the thing you already have right now. I'm not saying changing your physical collections to something digital. I'm not saying that. I'm saying what about the both world? Do you think both worlds can survive and connect in the same way or in a certain way?
Yeah, because I mean, like, so like right now, even what I'm trying to do with my so-called Sith room that I'm in the middle of, you know what I'm saying, doing. I'm looking for different backgrounds. I'm looking for different, you know what I'm saying, room effects. Like right now, I'm like looking at a what they call it, the projector that looks like you got red smoke coming out of it, because that's the vision that I want for that room. You know what I mean? I want it to look dark and cloudy and smoky and red. So yeah,
Sure.
absolutely. If y'all can do that, man.
I mean, it would. I kind of get it, like what you're talking about, because it's kind of like that licensed game, Magic: The Gathering, where they kind of do like an AI type of thing, talking about a storyline, as they did with Mortal Kombat when you finally when you finally beat it, and then they give you a whole story arc of what happened with that character.
Yeah.
So I think you could combine that and bring in the digital with it. I mean, from what I'm gathering, with the statue and have a digital background to it, I think that will be. It would actually blow people's mind, because that's state of the art. That's you're going to another level, and then it's not pushing away. It's just gonna. I think it's gonna. It'll entice more. I mean, from my perspective, it would.
Sure. Interesting.
Right now,
interesting.
Spending extra money on a gold coin. So, like, if you have to some digital stuff to it, I'm pretty sure they'll buy that too.
Yeah, that's true.
I know.
Yeah, but good, brother.
What up? Yeah, appreciate you, man. Definitely happy about this piece. Outstanding. Some stuff that I want to see, like, I seen one statue and they sold it on Sideshow. It sold out quick, like the regular version, and that was the Monkey King, and it was like 800 something for the quarter scale, and then the bronze one was almost $3,000, and the regular one looked better, but I could not find that piece anywhere, man. And I was like, I wish they would do more stuff like this, like these different kind of stories. And definitely Monkey King was dope. What's that, man?
Sorry, that was for Jomo right there.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Appreciate it.
What is that? Old man beer.
He's doing a commercial.
Old man beer.
Service announcement.
Oh man beer. No.
Oh, you both.
It's a mixture.
You went in with that deep voice. Do that again.
Old man
beer. Beer for old men.
Man, I could never get into it. Man. I never could get into the taste of beer.
Danny, that's a good question. I know it wasn't answered, but I think I know what you're talking about.
I want to take this moment real quick.
Thank you, brother.
I know what you're talking about.
I want to take this moment real quick to bring something up.
Fade, what are you doing? You hiding behind the Ghost Rider?
Yes, he is. He makes me nervous.
It's all
I
about
don't even see him.
But I wanted to say rest in peace to James Earl Jones. He, was 93, I think. Man, he lived a long, good life, and we know he brought us the voice of Darth Vader and Mustafa from Lion King. Great role in Coming to America and many other films. But I was talking to my man Cash, and I said, hey, man, usually when somebody like this passes away, they usually come in threes. And we also lost Frankie Beverly, a great singer. He lived a good long life as well. We would love to live to 100, but he brought us some great music in his time. So rest in peace, Frankie Beverly. And also Tito Jackson passed away. Everybody knows the Jackson 5. Tito was one of the ones that still looked like his normal self, But Tito was a great guitar player
Man.
and one of the members of
He founded it.
Five.
Him
Found
and his dad.
I have a confession to make. When Michael died, I said, Lord, why didn't you take Tito?
Oh my God!
Oh,
We're
no.
my
not gonna
God.
do this, man.
Oh
We
Lord.
gonna stop.
We're not
I
gonna
would
do
admit
that,
it.
man. We're
I
not gonna
wouldn't
go.
admit that
do
on
that.
public
No,
airwaves
let's
if I
not
was
get
you,
it
bro.
started. Critical, don't start it. Don't
Does,
start it.
We're not. We're not.
Does anybody
gonna
know
do
where
that.
Tito
I done
Jackson's
told
from?
y'all about how y'all supposed to behave, man.
Gary, bro.
No.
Why?
There he is.
I don't wish
Right,
that on
Midwest.
Tito. I
I said,
love
Let's
boy.
go,
I'm
Cash.
saying I feel bad that I did that now.
Oh, okay, good. You
So
should.
Randy's
Oh,
next. Why not
it's a
Randy?
redemption story.
You should. Okay, let's get into this.
It's redeeming itself.
Let's get into this. Dun, 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 dun. So, I have the
What
classic.
was that for?
I have the red, and I ordered the gamma, which is on wait list now. The gray one is coming soon. Shout out to Daniel Bell, who's with us right now, for these amazing
Thank you,
pieces.
sir.
They don't take up a lot of space, but they're large.
They're
but
big.
They have a good footprint. So,
And they got dirty feet.
and they got 30 feet. This is in my cave. This was the
Nice.
first one that I unboxed. This is a
Nice.
photo I took. Definitely happy about it. The head scope is not undersized. I've seen other collectors compare it to another quarter scale. It's where it needs to be. Y'all need to start
Yeah.
reading comic books.
Yeah.
And especially if he's lifting his hands up with this massive chest. You're not going to
Yeah,
see much
exactly.
of his neck. It would be stupid if you could still see
Wait.
all of his neck with his arms.
Fatal. Daniel, do you check on the size of the head and stuff, on the proportions before you make these statues?
If I was what?
If you check the proportions and everything's supposed to be perfect. I wonder
No,
if you do.
no, not really. I just put it there and say, nah, that's okay. I think that's fine.
He just said, "Nah, it's okay."
I'm lazy, dude. What weird questions that?
No, but I'm telling no, I said it for a reason because everybody says something stupid. So now
No, I did. No, I did many different prints, raw prints, and I tried different. As every single project, it evolves, in different ways, in different kind of shapes and proportions. And for this one, we did a lot of tests for the proportion of the head, the proportion of the waistline, proportion of the chest, arms, everything. We tried many options. As it's in digital, so you can play as much as you want. And then we realized that if the head was bigger, he looks kind of tiny. He looks like a Buffy, a tiny, small thing, like a more Wolverine thing, and if we make it like I don't know who said, like a feather said, like a longer neck, looks so weird. It looks, I don't know, super weird. And actually, you don't have to go that far. If you take a look of any bodybuilder, a big one, and with these, I don't know how the name of these pose, but whatever. What's that?
the flexing pose when they flex.
Yeah, the flexing, but it's up, the chest up, whatever. They don't. You can't see their neck. You can't see it, and if you see it, it's weird. Because they don't have much volume on the chest. So, yeah, but I mean, it is weird because it's Hulk. So we don't have any measurement for a Hulk. We don't have any proportion guide. We don't have any exact reference from any person because it's a fantasy character. So it's tough, and I'm sure that, and this is not because it's an excuse, but when you see it in person, it's not the same with when you see it in photos. Any simple or tiny distortion you have in the camera, like right now, for example, it's not going to show you as it is in person. And this applies to every single statue, but some statues needs better look in person than just a photo, I would say that, but I think most of you saw it in person in StatueCon, and I had the same comment from other collectors as well. Like actually, they decided to buy when they saw it in StatueCon.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh man, this is different, whatever." So I only will say that Fader, you have space for 2 more. So I don't know. Maybe you can think about
He's
it.
got 3. He's got
But
3.
a
Yeah,
3?
I already
Really?
got- I'm getting
So
all 4,
okay.
man. I ordered
All
the
right,
damn
really?
all.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go.
Can't help it, man. I knew I was gonna do that when I first saw these, though.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
I was digging it.
Nice.
I was digging it.
This statue has some of the best teeth ever. Like the teeth on the hawk is like it looks like real teeth. Like it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love that picture.
Portraits
you can see the
itself are
difference.
amazing.
All the portraits.
Yeah.
Are amazing. Yeah. Love it.
Thank you.
So
Appreciate it.
definitely happy about these in the collection, man. Definitely super happy. So it was a topic that I want to talk about tonight. So if like you guys could collect one scale and it's the only scale you'll have in your collection, what's your go-to? And then I'm gonna put a poll out there as well. And I'm gonna pull up some photos of some different statues as far as scale goes. And we got a bunch of different scales. We got, you know, your 1/3, which became pretty popular. We have your 1/4 that is really a staple in the community. And then you got your 1/10. Iron Studios is really popular for 1/6 Hot Toys. Then you got your action figures. Then you got 5th scale that you know your I think Comic Cats used to be 5th, and then Tweeterhead does a lot of that. But I wanted to show a couple more pictures of this Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah,
That looks cool. That looks cool. And then you got the Hulk bust showing in the background. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Good picture.
Nice.
That was intentional.
Intentional. All right, so 1/1 scale.
playing
So we
that.
got our life size.
Nerd.
We got our 3rd scale. We got our 1/4 scales. This is considered one of the grails out there. We got another 1/4 scale here. We got our 10th scale. We got our 6th scale. We got 5th scale. We got our action figures, right? 10th scale is pretty popular right now, like I said, with Iron Studios. So in a perfect world for you guys, I'm gonna go around the panel.
That's rough.
What scale is your favorite? And if you only can collect,
Easy answer.
Yeah.
okay,
I will not say the answer, but it's easy.
it's easy for you.
No, I mean a quarter scale.
Yeah.
I think it has the perfect size. It got the details pretty well. You don't need to buy a new house to collect a couple statues, and I think and the price point, it's I would say it's interesting, and to me, I would say quarter scale by far.
Yeah, me too. Quarter scale.
Nah, Jorge, come on. Just like that.
Come on, quarter.
Come on,
Say the same.
You don't have to agree with Daniel. You can be your own man.
Life size. Life size.
There you go.
Yeah. I think my favorite statues the statues that I'm fan of, and there are quarter scale. So that is
course.
That is my answer.
Yeah.
I was going down the
But I
line,
mean, action figures, it's under the same. Can we put it in the same category of collecting stuff? I mean, is an action figure.
I wouldn't.
It's not a statue. I mean, right?
No, I wouldn't do it. He's talking the 1/6 hot toy. I wouldn't even. It's different. Are you talking about statues? I mean,
Yeah, because I love 1/6. Actually, that piece right there, the 1/6 Iron Man, is one of the pieces I would love to get. Eventually, we'll get it, and but this is something because it's hot toys. I mean, it's a different. It's articulated as well. It's a 1/6 in terms of a statue.
Articulated, completely different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different, right?
But so XM and Tweeterhead do 1/6. So maybe we should have said it that way. 1/6
All right.
tweeter head makes 1/6.
So what I'm gonna do is,
You can get rid
they
of the
only
figure.
let you, when you do a poll, you only can do like 4 at a time. So I'm gonna start off with 1-1 versus 1-3, and then then that scale will move on and face the next scale. But the poll is up for 1-1 versus 1-3. Okay, in there. So you guys that's in the chat, vote on that. It's hard for me. I ain't even gonna front, like, because I like to have like a life-size bust and then do a 3rd scale or a 4th scale statue next to it to complement it. But if I had to just take my collection and say I only can collect one scale for the rest of my life and I cannot get another scale, there's only one scale that will exist. For me, I might have to say 1/4 scale, because
Yes, sir.
I think with a 1/4 scale, let's say for instance the Superman Hush, you got a 3rd scale and everybody consider it a grail, but the 1/4 scale that they're bringing out look like it's with the advancements in the technology and how we've come a long way. You can make as much detail in that 1/4 scale that you can in that 3rd scale. One scale that I didn't even add to this was 1/2 scale, because I absolutely hate 1/2 scale, so I didn't even add it. I'm sorry. But when I look at 1/2 scale, it reminds me of those big action figures they have at Walmart. You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly
The
what
Kenner
you're
one, the
talking
Jenna Giant ones, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I should have mentioned 1/2 scale, but not a lot of collectors collect that scale.
Yeah, you should have, because this ain't based off of what you like.
I know,
right?
I forgot about it.
Marcos and Fredo be hating on 1/6 and then 1/2 scale. What's wrong with y'all, man?
No, I like everything. Hey, you haven't gotten to me yet. Danny talk. Jorge just jumped in and said, "I'm done."
Oh, they just cut you out. They cut you out. See that?
So,
No,
Fado,
but,
what's the answer? Fado hasn't even answered. What's your scale?
1/4.
Yeah.
I would go 1/4 if it was.
You said 1/4.
Okay.
Yeah, if it was.
So I'm
the
not-
last
I'm
piece.
Already taken. We have to choose another one.
If I'm next on this ridiculous question, but I'll answer it. For me, I'll go 110. I go 110, only because space. I know, but a 1/4 scale is so close to. It's a 1/4 scale or 110, but I'm gonna go 110 because you can get so many. You can make so many variations with so little space, and the technology now you can make them fantastic. So
And you can play with them, right?
1/4 scale, you're gonna run out of space. Yeah, it's just the boxes and everything. Yeah, and when I go to the bathtub, I like to bring the 110 scale. I like to play.
Wait. Oh
You
my
have
God.
You have a hairnet on your head.
Lord have mercy.
So round one, I'm ending, and for round one,
Okay.
3rd scale versus 1/1, a life size 3rd scale 1. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
keep going around the panel, y'all.
Cash.
Man, it's 1/4 scale. That's definitely easy.
Yeah.
I think Danny summed it up, man. Just the overall presence, man. It's still there. It's not too big, but it's big enough, you know.
That's nice.
Yeah. I mean, in 110, you can't put the same details you put in a 1/4 scale. That's something realistic to say, right? We agree on that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah. But Iron Studio kill. I mean, they kill it. They kill it.
I'm not saying the companies are not killing it. I'm just saying you can't. I mean,
But
you
1/4.
can in a print, in a raw print, you can get very nice details and something really, really tiny. But then when you put this inside of the mold, you will not going to get those tiny details. At least not the moment. Maybe in a few years from now, when you just press print, and then you don't have to, I don't know, make molds. One day that will happen. I'm sure that will happen. Yeah, 100%.
The hobby
Round
will
2
be
is
dead
up,
now,
y'all.
unless we
Round
do
2 is
something.
5th scale versus 6th scale. The poll is up.
I
All
mean,
right, so keep going, guys.
Joe
some of them
knows
are too
okay.
big though, bro.
Jomo.
I already know what he's gonna say.
You're
know.
right. I'm going with
1/4.
The
All
1/4. Okay.
He needs an exorcism apparently. So
That boy's got demons in him.
Apple.
Yeah.
He needs an
You
exorcism.
gotta get that demon up out of him, man.
yeah, man.
Hey, we're going to pray it out.
Come on, Fido.
Yeah, so Jomo got quarter scale. Where we at? DJ Herc, you gave a scale?
So even though I'm collecting 1/6 right now, as I'm working my way up to stuff. But once I hit quarter scale, I'm done. That's what I'm gonna stay at. So I'm gonna have to say quarter scale.
smart man.
All right.
Smart man.
Smart man. That's true.
That's just only because I don't want to make that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Man, this is a very
quarter
interesting
scale,
topic
I'm good.
because
We put pressure in the answer.
with space and money,
Space, man.
space and
Yes.
money, quarter scale is giving you, I would say,
The
might
sweet
be giving
spot.
us the best bang for our buck too.
Sweet
you know.
spot.
Right.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's-
So that
these are
poll
good
is
debatable
up.
questions.
That poll is up. Round 2 poll is up. Wow. Okay. We got 11 votes so far. We got 30 some odd people in here. If y'all could go ahead and vote. I want to give it. I don't want nobody to say the election was stolen or anything like that. So go ahead and vote, man. You got to get out there and vote.
You don't have to vote if you don't like your options.
Chris, what are you gonna say? Come on.
Oh, okay. Well, I collect, of course, 1/6 scale, but for as far as statues is concerned, I have to go with quarter scale.
This ain't just statues. We ain't just
Oh,
talking.
we're thinking statues,
we
man.
talking scale of collecting.
Oh, we're thinking
Scale
What-
of collecting, it would have to be. I mean, like it would have to be quarter scale,
Yeah.
because quarter scale it's a space saver. You could still get a lot of bang for your buck with it, and especially for the space, man. I mean, you could put a lot together with the spacing with a quarter scale.
So you being primarily a hot toy collector, you saying
Uh-huh.
for your personal collection, and you got 2/4 scale statues, 3 now.
I got 4. I haven't unboxed
Oh.
one. You know that.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Let me end this poll for this round. And 79%, I put 5th scale versus 6th scale. And 6th scale beat
Oh,
out
yeah.
5th scale.
All day.
6th scale. So
All day.
your hot toys and all of that beat that out. Man, okay. Who next?
Me.
Go ahead, brother.
Oh well, I say it all the time. For me, quarter scale is the best scale. I love it.
Danny has brainwashed all
Yeah.
of you.
No, I love it. Now I do have 1/3.
No,
The
it's
only
good.
reason I have those 1/3 is because
Easy answer.
they don't make those particular things in quarter scale. The only thing that I've ever seen that I want that was in 1/3 is about to be in 1/4 is that Superman by Prime One, and I ordered that.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna throw up 1/2 on here with the next one, so we can be fair. So
Just
it's gonna
because
I got 110 versus 1/2.
Oh, I'll be the only 110. Let's go.
Yeah, 110 versus 1/2, man. And then the next round, yeah.
I'm right there with you, Marcos.
Yeah.
110, you can get a whole.
You've
lot.
seen him. You've seen him in person,
I've seen-
man.
Now
I
I
know
can't
that,
front,
right?
man. This what XM did with the Sentinels, it was amazing, and I'm glad that I jumped on it because
Thanks
when
to
I
you,
remember when
man.
they first came out, they didn't really sell quickly, and they were around for a little bit. Then people caught on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate our gracious guest, Daniel Bell. He's got to get back to his family. I know he's got
Yes,
a different
sir.
time zone than us. We appreciate you being here.
Pleasure, brother.
I don't know, Jorge, you gonna stick around with us a little bit?
Yeah, I can say.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
'Cause I wanna-
Jorge doesn't have any kids yet, so he can stay longer than me. Enjoy that, brother. Enjoy it.
We appreciate you a lot, man. Thank you for
Guys.
secondary head on this. Thank you for coming on the show. This is your second time being here with us, the KooLNerdz, and we appreciate you very much.
Yeah, man. No, thank you guys. It's always a pleasure, and it was fun as always. So maybe next time we can do a round of questions. More deeper, go deeper into the collections and why. I love that. So maybe we can do that often. Yeah, we can do it, right? So, guys, thank you so much. I gotta go. Big hugs to the entire community. You're the best. So don't change. Keep collecting. Bye-bye. Thank you, guys.
All right.
See you, my friend.
Always good when Eddie is in the building. All right, so we ended that poll. 100% 110 beat him out. Wow. So 110 is still here. So I guess I'll start with 110 again. And we're gonna do 110 versus action figures.
110. Let me hit it. Where's it at? I didn't see it properly.
Let's go.
Action figures. You talking about what? Like Marvel Legends?
Like six.
That's a 112 scale, isn't it?
That's 112 scale.
Technically, yeah, 112.
6-inch figures. It don't matter how tall they are. They all 6 inches.
Right. Boom.
Seem like somebody's trying to rig the votes there.
I'm just saying, brother. Wolverine the same size. Wolverine the same height as Colossus in action figures.
So
now
the next poll is up, ladies and gentlemen. The next poll is up.
Some nice stuff.
We got 110 going squaring off against figures like Marvel Legends and McFarlane and stuff like that.
110.
Don't put figures as 112. They ain't 112. They 12 inches. There's a difference.
No, figures not 12 inches.
Nah, bro. I'm sorry. No, action figures actually you can anywhere between 6 inches.
Yeah, they can go. They can
go
be
1/6.
actually
6 inches. They ain't 112. They ain't 112 scale.
Some of them are
Marvel
1/8
Legends
too.
is 112.
Aren't Joy Toys 1/8? Joy Toys are 1/8.
Yeah, but I put fig, so we get that vote. It's typically been about 12 people voting. This 30 something people in here. So if y'all can vote, get your vote out. The worst thing about having the right to vote and not using it is when you get the results that you didn't want.
Oh man, this is like an agenda going on.
No, and then no, when you get the results that you didn't want and you didn't vote, you can't complain. It's like you got to deal with it. You got to live with it.
Actually, you can complain because you didn't cause it.
Oh, please.
Oh, let's
read what you didn't sow.
Oh, jeez.
All right, I'm gonna end this one quicker because it's another landslide, a slaughter. So we had 110. So this is about to get interesting now.
Killing it. Let's go, man.
So the scales that are left are 6 scale, 4 scale, and 10 scale.
Oh, forget it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Forget it, Marcos.
So I'm putting all of these on.
Even I'm gonna vote quarter. Quarter's great. Quarter's just the best. It really is.
Because one
you put 6 scale in there?
Oh, no. Actually, what did I start off with? 1 1 1 3. So 1 3 is left, 1 4 is left, 1 10 is left,
110
is left.
1
So
4.
in the next round, I'm gonna go 1 6. No, hold on, wait. Make this interesting.
Hold on.
I'm gonna make.
Put all 4 of them in there. Let's make this go.
Because we got 4 left. I'm gonna make this interesting.
Put all 4 of them in there.
No. I want to have a the last round, man. Got to do that.
Does anybody remember when Queen Studio was going to try to do a 1/7 scale or something?
Why?
Are you serious?
Yep, for a split second, and then they stopped.
And then they woke up.
No, they got broke.
Oh,
Wow.
the money train ran out.
Money train ran out.
Good.
Wow.
Yeah, it's bad when those money trains run out of steam.
Dumb day.
Hey, this
Dumb
was
day.
gonna hurt.
Hey guys, real quick, I gotta bow out, guys. Real quick.
No, you don't.
See you, brother.
No, you don't. You ain't going nowhere.
Hey, this one gonna break some hearts. I put 1 3 up against 110.
No, you already did this one. I thought you did.
No, not 1 3 and 110.
That's gonna kill me.
Oh.
1 3 against 110.
You're
1-3
killing.
and 110, and the next round is 1-6 and 1-4. And those. And
Oh man, Fado, you made that difficult right there.
I sure
bro.
did. I didn't make this easy. So
Jorge, do you have
Oh.
do you have a project coming out now that's already been announced?
I think the last one was Cat Bane, I think. So we are waiting on the official photos of Cat Bane.
Cat
Cat
Bane.
Bane,
That was
yeah,
the one
yeah.
he did. Right there, man. It's a beautiful one, man. Because they
We
showed
worked
the
on that
render.
with William.
see, yeah, this one is even more difficult. This is a closer call, y'all, and more votes. This the most votes so far. This is the closest.
Because you're getting people where they live right now.
Oh.
Fado. This is where people live.
Oh man, 14 votes. This is the most votes so far, and it's getting close. So I want
110's gonna win, man. Simple as that. I already know it. I don't have to look at
Hey,
it.
you know what's crazy about this is I know Marcos's favorite scale. I know it.
I like 110. I really do, because people complain about prices, shipping, space. You saw 150 of those damn things at StatueCon. They're nice.
They are.
They are.
Even at
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson.
That was a quarter.
Iron Studio.
That was
No.
a quarter.
That was a
They
quarter.
No,
the
they
little
make
tiny
small.
one.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
talking
Iron
about the
Studio.
Avengers one. The Avengers
Oh,
one,
yeah,
by
Even
Ones
that
with two pistols?
had a good likeness for something.
Yeah,
that's
the little
small.
pistol. Oh man, I just got in the Witcher one. Oh, it looks amazing, man. Looking for results.
You waiting for the results? All right, y'all. We about to end this one.
Let's see.
Looks like it.
And it's
Looks
gonna
This
be
is funny.
Standstill.
1-3, 56%.
You know what he doing? He keeping that.
Come on,
ball
look at
open
that.
until the one
Oh,
he
my
wants to win
God.
wins.
That is ridiculous. Half of you guys can't even afford 1-3. Come on,
Show
man.
can't.
Okay,
Oh, Marcos is
Okay.
calling out the poor people.
I'm kidding.
That's all right. I'm one of them.
Damn, Marcus, why you gotta say that, bruh?
No joke.
Hey, nah.
Wait. Say, why you gotta hold the mirror up to my face?
All right, y'all. The semifinals. We got
Ooh.
1-6 going up against
Oh, that's rough.
quarter right
That's
now.
tough. Yeah, that's
1-6
Not for
against
me.
quarter. And this,
And this is for everything, right? Hot toys and everything, right?
yep,
Yeah.
1-6.
This is the only scale we can have ever.
Anna, you're stuck with me.
Wait a minute, you're torn? You're torn, Michaels?
I am. I like space, man. I like space. I do like space.
Yeah. I get you.
Not everything has to be a quarter scale, man. Not everything has
Right.
to be a quarter scale.
That's why some of y'all sleeping with y'all quarter scales now. You ain't got no room to put it. No
Right, they
place.
got double boxes. They got shit in the garages,
Y'all
storage.
Storage
get them votes out
units.
there. Get them votes out
Overpriced
there, man.
storage units.
I know I got some hot toy collectors that follow me on this channel, and my uncle primarily is a hot toy collector.
Yes, I am.
That's why I started at, with a Tony Stark. Well, that's not where I actually started, but that's where it got serious. When I
That's
got that
where
Tony
he
Stark.
got me into it. So
That's
I
when
got him
you
into it.
became a real collector, Fatal.
Yeah, real collector.
You guys,
Real
collector.
Yeah, I like that. That's good. That's good. Club.
I need to.
Yeah, so
You
this
gotta,
round is going
Pedro,
quick.
you gotta make a poll to see if how many people want Jorge to come to StatueCon next year.
Okay. I'll make that
oh
last
yes, Jorge.
Because he just
I will have
Yes,
to
sir.
he just went
You got
to
17 votes,
SciShowCon,
man,
man.
ladies
And I
and
saw
gents.
his whole
I'm
video
about
and
to
stuff,
end
man.
that poll.
That was
Yeah.
good, huh, Jorge?
I love it.
71%,
It was
y'all.
a unique experience. It was
Yeah.
my first time leaving the country. So
Yeah,
that's
isn't that
like,
crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. That's good.
Um,
All
you
right,
know,
y'all.
enter the station for the first time and see 30
Yeah.
years of history and statues was mind
Yeah.
blowing. I was like,
I've never been to the
almost
building. I want to go. I want to
I
go.
wanna
I've
go
never been to the
too.
building. We need to. I love it.
It's 50 miles away from me. I need to be invited.
You're not allowed in, Mark.
All right, ladies and
Don't
gentlemen.
be like that.
Final
VIP
round.
pass. Now, if you tell him, you go to the door, you knock on the door and you say, "Hey, I know
Yeah.
I'm
Marcos.
critical.
I know Marcos."
Jorge Villar sent me.
Come on in.
You can say
Or you know
Jorge Villar
Jorge.
sent
You know
me.
Jorge or Marcos. Come on in.
Yeah.
There
No,
you
you
go.
call
Final round,
ahead
y'all.
for me and tell them, let them know I'm coming.
I will.
Say
So what
you
happened
got
to
Oh. That's easy.
One of the founding members.
Final round, y'all.
CLC.
Quarter scale
Find the
versus
founding
third
members.
scale.
They
The
know who
king
you
of
are.
Scales.
Critical,
Oh,
they know
yes.
who you are. They know who you are.
Oh, this is a wipeout. This is a wipeout.
Oh, it's a wipeout. I know how
Hey,
I'm going.
hey, Marcos, they should love me because since last year, Fatal could tell you, I've been saying Sideshow's been killing it since last year.
And you're saying that, and not because you sold out or anything, because it's in your face. You know exactly what statues are about. You know the hobby, and you just made a fucking decision. Because you know people are gonna say that, dude. They're gonna say like, oh. And
Well, people
Sideshow is
always
nice
talk.
enough. Sideshow's nice enough to give back to the community. Look at Jorge, man. He's in Argentina right now, man, sitting here.
Yeah.
Give me another company that's gonna do that.
Slow down. I need them to slow down.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Marcos. People are going to talk. You just don't have to listen.
I know, I get it, man. I wish people would, know better, man.
Yeah, well, people like to argue over all kind of
Pepsi and Coca-Cola, man. They'll fight.
Look, I'm gonna
They
tell you
still
this,
arguing on Pepsi and
Hey,
Coca-Cola.
I'll
still
keep it
arguing about that
real,
shit.
like keeping it real when keeping it real goes right. So
Goes right.
I've been collecting Sideshow for quite a while.
Yes, you
right?
have.
And you got a lot of these pieces. So I brought my metal plates to get signed by Daniel Bell and Martinka now there. And then you get to talk to those guys. And then you get to ask them about pieces that they've created. There's gonna now the connection that I have with the pieces that I bought is that much greater because now I got to meet the person who was the visionary behind this piece. So when a company, when companies and when individuals say, you know what, I want to go meet these collectors who are buying these pieces, that does make that piece that much more special. This doesn't mean that I work for Sideshow. Hey, everybody should be coming out and meeting us. It's no different than when we go to a statue con or a convention and we see Rosario Dawson or other people that act in movies and we get to meet some of our childhood heroes. We have more of a connection with them when we do a photo op, when we get an autograph, and when we're able to communicate with them. So then the piece has a little bit more intrinsic value to it, and so we appreciated them coming out like that. And with 78% of the vote, quarter scale has reigned as the king.
Yeah. I know Vision. I know Vision. That's Vision's vote right there.
That's true, Fatal. It's like Daniel Bell. How he brought all those cards, his pictures of his pieces he created. I got his signature on one of the Batgirl ones, and then that Batgirl is going to come to me next month if it's ready to ship. I got one more payment. Actually, two more.
Yeah, no doubt. I wanted to show a couple more pictures before I want to end the show with Jorge basically talking about his piece in more detail before we get out of here. But I wanted to show you something because this is always what I envisioned. First, I want to show you some merch that is going to be coming soon.
Oh, look at this!
Yeah, that's one of my Fatal hats. This is a new KooLNerdz lounge hat.
That was nice. One, right? So I like the way they're on sun.
I get one
if you'd
of
like
these,
to get one of these, reach out to me, and I can get you one of these.
As my wife calls them, the nerdy boys.
These are my Fatal, some of my Fatal hats that'll be coming with the metal on the front. So when I grew up, I love Storm. She's one of my favorite female characters. Her and Wonder Woman are like 1 and 2, or 1A and 1B.
1B.
So this was who I always wanted to be, Wonder Woman. And this is Angela Bassett.
Oh, there we go. I heard this.
And
here we go.
I believe she's one of the greatest actresses that I've ever seen. Love her as an actress. Of course, we had Holly. And it has been revealed that at one point she turned down the role.
Oh, did she?
And she also turned down Monsters Ball as well. But this was one role that I wish she didn't turn down because of how regal she is and how I think she would have brought more flavor to that character at that time. So I had generated some images of her as Storm. I wish I can get this in statue form.
But you know what? I'm glad she did turn down the role because the role was so poorly written. She couldn't have did nothing with that role.
I was about to say that, DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she couldn't have did nothing with that role. That role was horribly written.
You would have wanted her to bring something to that character.
That's probably why she turned it down, because she read the script.
But they would never.
I'm not doing this crap.
To present
Can you literally imagine Angela Bassett saying, "What happens when you set a lightning to a frog? The same as everything else, bro." I would have threw my foot at the screen.
Especially at that time, she was on fire at that time too.
Yeah. So that role wasn't good enough for her.
Yeah, but I would have definitely loved to see her as Storm if it was like you said, a well-written movie, because at one point Denzel was in talks of being Black Panther, and could you had imagined Denzel Washington and Angela Bassett playing Black Panther and Storm when they were in their prime with a well-written script, you know,
with the freedom to do what they want. That's the thing.
Lonzo.
Yeah.
With the freedom. I think the Black Panther movie that came out from Marvel was so good because of the freedom.
Yeah. The first
one, what an empowerment movie. It's such an empowering movie. It wasn't watered down. It was great. I think it was, when I saw that movie, I was like, oh, this is the jam. This is it.
Not that I wasn't before. I've always been, but watching that movie made me feel proud to be Black.
That's what I'm saying. There was no watering down to it. Marvel said, "Fuck it. This is the Black Panther."
But
this is it.
What made that movie even better was that you had a villain that people could actually relate to. That's one of the reasons I always
that's true. That's true. Very true.
I always loved the X-Men is because when you look at Magneto's, when you look at his motives, his motivations, I totally understand why he is the way he is.
Yes.
And that's what happened with Killmonger in this movie, which was a pure stroke of genius. How they did Killmonger, because that ain't him in the comic books. But you know what I'm saying?
They did him dirty.
No, the guy that never got credit for that movie was Ryan Coogler. He directed that movie. He gave those actors the freedom to do what they wanted to do. So it's Ryan Coogler who should get all the credit.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about Jomo, man. You know, Disney may look at it, and Marvel looks at it and says, this may be too risque. But they said, no, this is it.
And again, you look at the impression, what they did with Coogler. I mean, directors make the movies. Actors do too, but directors have the artistic freedom to cut and roll or cut out film. So I would say Coogler. But you don't ever hear his name mentioned either.
Nah, you know, here you want.
But you know what though?
Most people don't even know who Coogler is.
I would give credit to that Watchmen movie, which kind of set the tone to make movies like that. The Watchmen, the TV show. I'm sorry, not the movie, the TV show.
Watchmen
TV show. Not the
TV show.
That's what I meant. My bad.
We got it on Max.
HBO.
Yeah, when HBO did that TV show and they went into depth about the Tulsa riots and stuff like that, you really started seeing Marvel movies create more diverse movies showing what their great concept is. You know what I'm saying? So, man, but Killmonger, I honestly thought Killmonger was a more interesting character than Black.
He killed it. I mean, he killed it because of what everything he was talking about was relatable as hell, man.
Right.
And I'm not even Black, I grew up in Miami, man. You understand that part, but you understand it. I was a correction officer. Everybody around me was African American. I have to say African American because there are different kind of denominations in Miami. Bahamian Black and Trinidadian Black is completely different than American Black.
It's a lot of Black out there.
Right. So I would sit there and I listen to everything they tell me, and I'm like, I'm never going to relate to that part, but I understand. So you got a character like this coming out going, damn, you can, you know what I'm saying? You can, he's talking about like modern day slavery, and with all this technology, we can do this, we can do that, we can empower. And he's like, It was really cool. It was very good. It was a very good movie. So I get it. DJ,
I haven't watched it in a while. I need to put it back.
It's great, man. It's great, and he's
put it back in the Blu-ray player.
So deep, man. It's anger, man. It's like, you know, and I understand it. You can relate.
Yes, sir.
How do you think your ancestors got these? You think they paid their price? Or did they take it?
When he was in the
Just like they
museum,
took
he's in the
everything
museum.
else.
Oh, what
What
about
you
this?
know? What you
Yeah,
put
you
in
got
your
all this
body?
security around here watching me ever since I walked in, but you're not
Jorge,
checking.
you would
what
have
you
no
put in
idea
your
what we're
body.
talking about because but living in the United States, this is what it's amazing. It's very cultural. I like it. That's going back to when Danny said what kind of statue you want. I would like to see that. Something that empowers every culture.
All right.
Something cool. Something that you remember from your culture. It's like, okay, and you get it right.
And I want Jorge.
Yeah.
This was you the mastermind, right, behind this piece, and I'm glad that you know, Daniel been with Satchel for a while, and so a lot of people recognize his name in the community, but this is your baby for the most part. So I want you to talk about it. You know how you feel about this project, and just give us your thoughts on it, man.
I think it was my first project. I can put a lot of my personal input and my personal vision of art and my personal vision of Ghost Rider, because I grew up with a Nicolas Cage movie in 2007. I think I was 12 years old when I saw it, and I immediately fell in love with the character. That was my first approach to comic book characters, with a Hulk movie and Ghost Rider and Fantastic Four. So it was my first approach to this world. And so I have a lot of love for this character. So when I have the chance to work Ghost Rider, I love it. I love it. And the concept was super well created. So it was super easy to me start building around that concept of Matt Mullen. So my main source of inspiration, of course, is the comic book. So I check a lot of stuff, the vision, the character, how I want to see it, because one of the things I applied to all my statues, even is like an assistant on a full statue, is I want to create something that I want to see in this world. You know, I don't know if you get me, but every time I have the chance to create something, I want to create something that I want to see in the real world, that I don't have the chance to see in the past, something like that. So for this character, I take like the main reference for the comic book, but there's some stuff that you always keep like spinning in my mind. It was the details from the second movie of Ghost Rider, the bubble effect. When I saw that movie, that it has its failures, but I think visually that movie is amazing. All the smoke, the burning effect, the bubbles, I think was one of the most amazing things I saw in my life. Just the visual part. And I immediately thought, okay, I want to represent this in this statue. So I wanted to create some burning, melted metal, leather, and stuff like that, and start to playing with that kind of effects and style in the statue. So it was like super fun. It was a super fun project, and to this day, I love to sculpt fire because of this statue.
The fire is great. Sorry, Jorge.
Yes.
George.
Yeah.
So Jorge, there's a Fado. If you look at his jacket that I looked at, remember when I opened it? If you look at the front of his jacket, it looks like it's burning. It's like it's like all burnt up.
Absolutely, it's charred.
You see that?
It's like it's melting.
Awesome detail, man.
That is awesome.
It is so cool, man. That detail. When I saw it, like, oh, that's legit. That's
Actually,
nice.
all the parts that are close to fire, for example, the jacket, the front of the jacket, the hand, even the bike, all the parts that are close to fires have that effect that is like melting, or melting leather and bubble leather or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I want to highlight that effect. And actually, the front wheel was a super fun thing to create, because if you see from the side, you can see that the wheel is floating. So how do you create that effect, and at the same time you create effect that is spinning? So I try a lot of stuff, and it was super fun process to create, because I didn't see that kind of details in another statue. So when I reached that final detail, I was okay. This look good.
Okay, this is
Up here asking, did you have
Yeah.
any inspiration from this Diamond Select piece?
Yeah, I think I saw that statue. I cannot say because I didn't create the concept design, but I think not. I think Matt Mullen
Matt Mullen
created
did
a design from scratch. Yeah, but I don't think that it was based in another statue.
That Ghost Rider is crazy. Can it be seen in ZBrush and black and white?
Ooh.
Yeah, it can be seen. I think I have the file right now. Yes. let me check it.
Yeah, because you can upload. I can allow you to share it.
Yeah.
But y'all want to see a close up? Let me pull it up.
The close up on this thing, even the headlight, man, lights up. That's completely different with the fire. It's crazy.
The chain is really impressive.
It's so much brighter. Critical. I mean, it's just completely brighter in person. This doesn't give it justice. It really doesn't. And I hate light ups. I hate it.
Really?
I can't stand light ups, Chris. I can't, man. It's like, man, this is gimmicky as shit. But when I go, let me turn this shit on. I go, oh, damn, this is stupid. This is great. It's a beautiful piece, man. Now I can't turn it off. That's my problem. And when you do turn it off, it looks incredible.
Which part of your studio do you have it in?
Well, right now it's in the middle of the. Actually, I condensed certain areas. Dude, there's so much room. There's like empty space now that I have to fill in. I got tables coming in. It's the stupidest thing ever.
We probably wouldn't even recognize it if we went there right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna change stuff around. So he's in the middle of something right now, and I have a Green Lantern too. I have a bunch of new statues.
Yeah, but see, that's a good thing about what you have. I mean, you can do that every once in a while. You get tired of the way things look. You have enough space that okay, everything that's over here, it's going over there. Everything that's over there, it's going over there.
Yeah. We're adding a new row of Sideshow, a new table of Iron Studio, a whole new area of Weather Workshop. I mean, it's stupid.
Yeah. I miss
That's
Michigan.
cool.
Yeah, Is anybody
I like
going
the way you said that.
Anybody going near Comic-Con? Anybody going to that? I doubt everybody's going, but I'm just saying.
No, not enough vacation time, but I don't think I would want to go. I mean, hell, I'm not that far away from San Diego. I'd never go to that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't go. So I was. I'm going to work the PCS booth in New York Comic Con, and the reason I'm going is because Amp's, he's dragging me in, right? So I will be there if anybody's going to be there for that. But I understand. I wouldn't.
Oh, that's cool though, man. Is that your first time going to NYCC?
It's my first time. Yeah, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna, there's a lot of people we're gonna meet up there, and we're gonna hype up some of the PCS pieces. I mean, it's gonna be really nice, but yeah.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna have to do a taste test of their pizza in New York in comparison to
I've been to the
Chi-Town.
toy fair. I've been to the toy fair in New York City.
Okay, so what's your take on it then?
I love it, man. The $2, $1 pizza, yeah, it's delicious, man.
Okay.
And that's the cheap one, right?
That's not the answer he was looking for.
No, I'm not saying not to hate on it. I'm saying in comparison to Chicago pizza.
Oh, it's different. It's a different animal, man. Chicago, you go to Giordano's or you go to New York, it's different, bro. I mean, Giordano, you have one slice and you're done, right?
Right.
New York, you get 2 or 3. Yeah, there you go. Maybe you can get some. Yeah, see, it's so.
I have the file.
So
Okay,
great.
Yeah, I can share the file.
Fatal. Yeah.
Share my screen.
Mr. Jorge, see how the file? Look how light. See how it looks like it's brighter than the.
Yeah.
It is. It's just beaming fire hot chain. So
Man, it is beautiful. It's a nice piece, man.
Look at the swirl in the mouth. Man.
Yeah,
Look at
for
that.
example, for that sword, I was
Uh-huh.
trying to create an effect that showed that the fire is creating from inside out. You know, like
Yeah, it
it's
works.
like bursting from inside him. So it was like
It trabaja.
super.
You did it perfect.
Like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fire vortex.
I have the the black and white file right here. So if you want, I can share a screen.
Fatal, he's got the black and white file. If you want to share the screen, he's saying.
He still can't find the pedal.
The pig. He
The
can't
little
find the
pen pedal. That's funny. You'll see it when you do the video. You'll find it.
Yeah, he's
All right.
distracted right now.
Go ahead and share the file.
But Faye, what's your opinion on the statue, man? I haven't heard you.
It's amazing, and without the light, it's out. It's great.
Yeah.
With the light, it is on another level. It's on another planet. So I'm not really. I collect what I like, right? And people can say what they want to say, or which statue they like the best between all the Ghost Riders out there. This is the one for me, and I think it's the best one. With the lights off, it's still amazing. It's still amazing with the lights off. I'm seeing it in front of me, and I'm not one of those, oh, it's better in person guys or nothing like that. I think it looked great on camera too, right? And I'm gonna take some great pictures of it for you guys to ensure you get to see, some great photos of it with the high definition camera and all of that. It's a great piece, man. No doubt about it. Let me there we go.
Jorge, before you start this, this might not be a question you can answer or you don't know the answer.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know if they made the entire run of 750 Ghost Riders or they're going to do another run?
Actually, I don't know. So,
Okay, that's what I thought.
I don't have that.
Because people want it now. Everybody wants it now, and I tell people you have to order.
Yeah.
So normally they do like 350, and then they do 350 more later. So whoever, like Norlim and all these other guys who are just saying, "Hey, is this sold out?" Right now it is, but what happens with Sideshow and a lot of companies is that they bring it back to pre-order, and they do the other half. Okay, because they don't make all of them at the same time, so just keep your eyes out. Okay, Jorge, sorry. Go ahead, go for it.
Yeah. No. It was cool. I don't know if you want to ask something.
No, it's
about
beautiful. No, it's cool. Look at
this file, but yeah, it was a dream come true working this piece and create all the details, just not only for the fire, but for the base, for the motorcycle, all the details in the body, and even the portrait, the school portrait. I wanted to create like this effect that the fire is like at a high speed, and it looked like it's been sucked from the back, and that was like super hard to do because it took a lot of work and it took a lot of weeks to refining all the details, all the stuff. I'm going to do a close-up right here.
Yeah, there's a swirl. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
And you see how the jacket's all burnt up? Yeah, you can see that. That's visual. That's very visual. You can see it even when it's lit up or not. You can see it.
And for example, this you can find that kind of details in the hand. Yeah, even in the boot that is close to the fire. It has the same effect. Yeah. For example, from the bike, you can find exactly the same detail in the parts that are close to the fire itself. So it was super fun to create that kind of detail. Yeah, it has a lot of details.
That is cool. That statue is fire.
Yeah,
I found it.
Why don't you see it in person?
Pun intended.
It's nasty. It's nasty good, man.
Yeah, so I'm almost done with the cave, and a lot of the guys who go into StatueCon, they're gonna be stopping by me first on the way there. Get some pizza around the corner at Giordano's, and then they're gonna
Giordano's,
stop
yeah.
by here on the way to Collector's Zone. So it'd be a little pre-show if you want to come, Marcos. You know I'm only an hour 15 minutes away.
Oh yes, sir. I got the Ghost Rider set up for you guys too. I got one from you too. So if they miss out on you, they're gonna see it at the show too. So.
This is amazing, brother. That little piece, I got it. It because when I played around with it, I had it flipped the other way. That's why the magnet. But then when I turned it around, the magnet guided me to where I needed to be. So it's all good. It is all good. It looks amazing, man, from head to toe. Don't know which head sculpt that I'm gonna put on it mainly. That's a difficult thing.
I think I have it like Danny's head here. Yeah.
So
That is
they both look great, man.
From
I picked the skull one.
Yeah, it's the.
No, Danny, he's gonna give me shit later for it.
It's amazing. It's amazing. This is
that's good too.
It's super
they both great.
You can see all the paints and the detail of the skin. It's super cool.
Noram is asking how many artists and what would there was
how many artists worked on this and who did what?
Well, we say at the beginning for more detail, but Matt Mullen started to create and design this piece, create all the primary shapes. Danny did like it was like an art director for me and create this portrait, and I create like the rest of it. For example, the secondary and tertiary shape and forms of the body, the details and textures of all the body itself. Almost from scratch, I create all the base and the motorcycle, including all the shapes and volumes and the details and textures.
Well done.
Okay. And everything was well done.
Bernardo for the painting is such a good painter, so Bernardo did a great job with the samples. Actually, I want to thank for the engineering team, because the engineering and Kellam, that is the guy who came out with the idea of the lineup feature, did an amazing job. So those guys killed it. It was amazing. Just seeing this lineup for the first time, it was like mind blowing. You know,
that's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, it's really great, man.
Jorge, you just started with Sideshow, right? This is what, a couple of years in?
Yeah, exactly. Almost like 3 years. This is my third statue.
He's a new guy.
Yeah, yeah, just fairly new. I think this is my third statue that I have the chance to work on. The two previous statues were with Danny, and this with Danny too. But the first two were the Spider-Mans, the Spider-Man Classic and the Spider-Man Noir. The two ones with Danny. So
I'm on the wait list for that.
Yeah, and I think to this moment I have like 18 figures within Sideshow. It's a dream come true. Yeah.
Very nice. And for all you guys in the chat, everybody else, he's Argentinian as well.
Yeah.
The Argentinian mafia continues. I'll let you all know.
Continue growing.
Better recognize.
It is a great piece.
It's in the water.
It's one of the things I want to point out. So this whole better in person stuff. That's every piece is gonna be better when you can see it with your own eyes, because our eyes are amazing, right? And when we see stuff in person, they look great. But I think this one looks great on camera, in person. It looks great with the lights on. It looks otherworldly, and it looks outstanding with the lights off. Another thing I want to let people know: this is not underscaled. It is not underscaled at all. It is scaled. It's a quarter scale piece all the way through and through. For those who might have had a complaint about, it's a half a bike. At this size, I'm happy with the way this is executed. For one, it tells a story. It's coming out of hell. That's one. Two, it saves me some space.
Yeah.
This collecting game takes up a lot of our collection, but
Tell them.
it is executed perfectly. When you see how the rocks, how they're detailed, and like some of them are floating like on the flames, showing like he's breaking out of concrete, like busting through out of hell up into on the earth. It really is conveyed very well in how it's sculpted, and strategically how some of the extra pieces that you have to add to it to give it that effect. So you see some of the rocks like floating on, on the right side of the bike and then on the back. So it looks like it's actually busting through concrete. That is displayed, executed extremely well. So I get the story, and in the way it's angled, it looks like he's coming up, and then is so dynamic because he's standing on top of the bike, and then he's whipping that chain around. It's so many things about this statue that's great, and all the way through the way that the rocks are sculpted, executed well. The way that the paint and the weathering on his suit, very well. The charred burning around the upper body, it looks like it was on fire. If you ever seen something caught on fire, how it would look, executed well. The slight hues of like the purple around the neck area, outstanding. And then finally this light up feature, and then the technology that they explained that they use, top notch.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, it was amazing. When I saw this piece like in person for the first time, it was like I think 2 months ago or 1 month ago. I couldn't believe it, because I saw in the pictures and in the reviews, and I saw okay that looked amazing, but seeing in person, it was my first time seeing. It was mind blowing. So I'm so glad I have a copy of this. I don't have it with me right now, but man, I can't wait to have a display of this piece behind me.
How many polygons does it have?
Oh, a lot. Yeah, a lot. I don't know exactly. I think.
Yeah, he's asking a question about the ZBrush stuff.
Yeah, the ZBrush file, but
Yeah.
I never like pay attention to the polygons and stuff.
Probably millions. Doesn't it go in the millions?
A lot of millions. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, it goes in the millions. Yeah.
Even like the file itself is like I don't know,
Imagine.
60 gigabytes or something like that.
Is
So,
it
like,
possible to hide the chain flame layer just to see the chain underneath?
No, it's just all together. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
That's the point. That's the whole point.
I don't think it's a half bike. I think it's a bike that's half on earth and half in hell. And it matter of fact, it's more than half the bike, because the only thing that's missing is the back seat and the wheel. But his foot is the flame would be covering up where the seat is at, because his foot will be standing on the seat.
Yeah.
If you can visualize that, his foot would be standing on where the back seat is at, probably.
Basically, if you know Ghost Rider and you get a depiction of the storyline of it, he's bursting out of hell with his hell cycle. So just imagine that, and that's what you get.
Yeah, he's coming out of the asphalt. He's jumping on top. I see him jumping and whipping that chain after the fact. He's on top of the bike. He ain't riding it.
Yeah, imagine the scream that's coming out of his mouth right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What's that thing he does to you when he grabs you and he looks into your eyes?
I
Pentagram
disagree with
stare.
that.
The pentagram stare.
Look, it's great. I can't read this name, but I disagree with that wholeheartedly. That's your opinion, but I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I wouldn't even buy that one for the same price over this. So that's my 2 cents. But everybody got their own opinion. If that's the one you like, that's the one you buy. But this one right now is on wait list. So obviously, all the people who wanted it, they put down their payments on it, and they're gonna get it. But if you like the other one, hey, that's why we got different companies.
Thank you.
You got different companies.
Yes.
You go out there and you grab that. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. But for my money, for what I'm getting, for how beautiful this piece is, I think it was priced well, to be honest with you. I purchased it before I knew it had a light up feature. A lot going on with this piece, and it's so dynamic. It's probably one of the more dynamic pieces in my collection now, and I love it. I do.
To give XM that credit, because this isn't a sideshow fanboy thing here. No. I did like the XM one, but that was the only Ghost Rider in the market really per se, and it was the whole bike. Right. People loved it, and it was beautiful colors. But I tell people that there's a lot of new people that come in the statue game and say, hey, I'm looking for this, looking for that. I go, look. When it comes to statues, I never go backwards, especially that far back. I don't know how old that piece is. Must be 5-6 years. But you can tell from that piece to this piece how the technology has changed. You see what I'm saying? I always tell people go forward. Go forward, because things are going to look aged out between now and then.
But you know what else? You know what else goes with that, Marcos? Everything you said was right. But the other part about this statue game is what I call imagination. For me, when I look at a piece, if it doesn't make my imagination, doesn't spark the imagination. When I look at this piece, I can hear him almost. I can see the rear, the sissy bar, as they call it on those bikes coming out of hell.
Yeah.
You can hear the banshee scream. I mean, so for me, if it doesn't excite the excitement in the brain, it doesn't do anything. At least that's my opinion.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So Jorge, you done with the your pictures? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Because I wanted to bring this bad boy up one more time.
And biggin.
Look, with the light up feature, it looked amazing. I mean, it's like you take a screenshot from a movie when it's breaking the ground and just bursting out of hell, and you take a screenshot of that precise moment, and you get this.
I can see Nicolas Cage doing this.
Yeah.
I can feel it. I can hear him.
I'll be real with you. It's been a while. Like, I feel like my heart is kind of like fluttering a little bit, kind of like like Christmas. That giddy feeling you get.
You having palpitations
when you open it up. I'm very excited about this piece. I'm kind of smooth on camera, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see me acting clown.
Here we go.
You know what I mean? I really did. This piece got me feeling real charged up on the inside. I can't front. Like, I'm really charged up now. It could be the Zoa that I had, but I don't think so. I don't think so.
You sure it ain't the penance there?
Right. No, man. Well, I mean, that's your opinion, but that's like a unnecessary jab. I don't agree with that.
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong, man. If that's how he feels, that's how he feels.
Yeah. I get it. But I think the proof is in the pudding. Like, I'm looking at this thing, and I'm just excited. I can't stay up all night because I gotta go. I got class in the morning, and I gotta get up early. But I can just sit here and look at this statue all night. I got pictures to take. I got some video to shoot, and I got to get real clever because this one, it has a plug-up feature, and I like to do certain types of videos with spin it. So I got to really see how I'm going to put that together so I can get this effect on when I shoot my my video and when I do my pictures. But I'm definitely impressed. I'm definitely happy. Definitely honored to have you here with us on the show.
Yes, we are all honored that you're here with us on the show, Jorge. We appreciate that you took the time to be on here.
To each his own.
It's a pleasure for me. Yeah, I love you guys. I love you, the collectors. So when I have this chance to talk about the statues and know what you think about it, I love it. So I really appreciate the invitation, and I appreciate all the respect that you always give me, and you treat my statues in the same way. Cool. So I love you guys. So thank you so much for this.
Notice the one guy with the sideshow head. I just want to point that out.
Hey man, I just got a fresh haircut today, man. I wasn't wearing no hat.
You know how much this haircut cost me?
Hey, I got my hat right here. We always have
but
I had to tip him.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, we greatly appreciate you.
I want to do one thing real quick.
Fail, you didn't
Happy
do that
birthday.
poll, man.
Huh?
You didn't do that poll. Who wants to
Okay,
work it
we're
back?
gonna end it with the poll, but I want to say happy birthday to my man Crippler,
I get you.
who just made
Yes.
who just made 75 years old.
You look good for 75.
Yeah, he just made 75. Happy birthday, brother.
That's a young old man.
Is that his spider years?
Hey, and
Take,
you know
take
what?
that Geritol, brother. Take
That
Geritol.
background is in North Carolina somewhere.
Nice.
Wherever he's from.
He's on the run.
He's out there working. He's protecting the city.
Shit, he's on the run.
On the run. Spider-Man's on the run.
Yeah.
AI is a terrible, terrible tool. Let me tell you that.
That boy lost his voice in your place, man.
He did. I lost my voice too when you guys left.
Yeah.
I was talking so much, having such a good time. I was like, man, my voice is
taking us all those different bars.
Whoa, it's gonna happen.
All right, y'all. There we go. The poll is up. The poll is up, man.
Oh, yes, sir. That's a definite.
Bro, 2026. What are you talking about, bro?
I put 26.
There's 2 years.
You put 26,
2 years
man.
from now.
It's
He
25.
said he was all
man.
excited.
25.
He can't even
25.
touch
My
it.
bad.
He's so
So
excited.
that means he got to come 2 years in a row.
He can't even type straight.
That means he got to come
Chris
2
and I are
years
gonna be
in
in
a row.
Puerto Rico in
2
2
years
years
in a row.
bro.
2 years in a row.
Chacho. I'm like, what?
So we asking, do you guys want to see Jorge
Dos años.
in that at StatueCon next year, August, at Collector Zone, man? It was a great
If you
time.
get a
this
no,
year.
Jorge, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. It was me.
He means 2025, guys. Those of you in the chat, 2025.
They know.
Yeah.
2025. They
They
know.
know.
I'm about
They
to get
know.
a third. I'm gonna get a
Crazy
second
thing,
job.
man.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
I gotta
So
get a second job.
it's
so I can afford
100%,
his ass to
man.
get over here.
We can end
Yeah.
that poll quick, man. 100%.
Yeah, it's done.
Then I had to go to
100% yes.
both
All
years.
yes. 100%, man.
Next year, the next one.
Now you have to come.
Yeah, I have to go.
100%, man. 100%.
All right,
So,
we'll see. We'll see what we're gonna do.
all right. So we'll start with you, Jorge. Any last words for the people out there in the chat?
Thank you so much for all the love you gave me because I really appreciate it. I see a lot of review of these statues. I was like almost in tears because you give me such good words and respect. So I really appreciate all the love and all the support you always give me. There's a lot of statues coming up, so I would really appreciate that you giving love too. So thank you so much for having me here and for all the questions. It was super fun. It was a super pleasure for me. So anytime you want to chat again, I'm available.
Good. Marcos.
I love you all. I just came here to support and hang out with my boys. Also, too, it's only been a month or so in, and we have a ton of people coming to StatueCon next year. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get 2-3 jobs, make some money. It's gonna be crazy. However, I will be at New York Comic Con with PCS. Ant and I are gonna run the booth. We're gonna rock it. We're gonna do some, and a lot of people don't go. And be honest with you, if I was a statue guy, it'd be tough for me to go to unless I live in that area, because Iron Studio's not going, Sideshow's not going. What is going to be a very small, it's going to be a couple PCS and stuff. But if you're in the area, if you're in New York or PA or whatever it is, and you want to come by and hang out, I will be at the booth with New York Comic Con. So
cool. Mass.
I just want to say, as always, thanks for the invite. Always nice hanging out with the KooLNerdz and Marcos, Jorge. Nice meeting you, Jorge, Marcos.
Nice to meet you.
The man from Michigan, Joe Mo, Redeemer, and of course, Mr. Fatal. And shout out to the
Absolutely.
chat.
All right, Redeemer.
All right. Well, yeah, first I want to say, God bless to all you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm glad that you guys came to this panel, especially you, Jorge, and Danny, and shout out to Marcos, man, always coming out and supporting, man, and make sure you guys support Marcos at Collector Zone. Check them out because the next StatueCon is even going to be bigger and better. We're going to really blow it up. And don't forget to check out Fatal and his channel, Fatal the Collector. Check out his vids, give him some love and all that. And of course, if you guys happen to like 1/6 scale along with quarter scale statues, check me out also. But more importantly, love all you guys, man. I love chatting it up with you guys. I mean, talking about this whole the whole collecting thing with no hate or anything like that. That's just awesome, man. I greatly appreciate it. I'm humbled to be on this panel. I'm humbled to share it with my family member, my nephew, Fatal the Collector.
Joe Mo.
I don't know how you expect me to follow that. Hey, listen. Thank you, Jorge, Marcos, Redeemer, the man of the hour, Critical, and baby boy Fatal. Hey, man, listen, always a good time. And again, I want to give a gratuitous shout out to Sideshow.
Hey.
Yeah.
See, there's two of us. So it's back to you.
Yeah.
Team.
No doubt. No doubt. And y'all know how I do, man.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Here we go.
Wow.
Jorge, get ready for this. This is fantastic.
Smooth Criminal coming in.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, this has been another episode of KooLNerdz Lounge. This is episode 65. I thank you for joining us tonight and our gracious guests, Jorge, Danny, Bell, that is, and Marcos from Collector Zone, joining us, the KooLNerdz, on KooLNerdz Lounge. We'll be back next week with another exciting show. Maybe be doing another unboxing of a piece. Stay tuned. We had a great time tonight. I'm gonna let you know that this Ghost Rider piece is out of this world. I'm very excited. My heart rate is probably at 100 right now, but as smooth as I am, you probably think it's at about 50. But I'm very excited, man. It's like Christmas, man. It's like Christmas. Shout out to Sideshow Collectibles for creating this piece along with these great sculptors and artists and painters. Great job. Kudos to the team. Thank you. God bless you. This has been KooLNerdz Lounge. We'll see you next week. Love, peace, and soul. And to the chat, want to make sure that I get y'all. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Edwin, always in the building. Noram, thank you so much for being here. Much love. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's been a great time. Great show. Had a good time. Very fun. And I'm going to end you with my favorite rooted hair guy.
Sexy, easy as 1, 2, 3.
Just let your soul go. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul go, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul go.
It's Fatal the Collector.
With statue reviews and lectures, giveaways and raffles that'll leave the followers baffled. Got fearing and got loving with new reviews up in the oven.
So press like, comment, and go ahead get the subbing.
Collecting is a hobby, we do not make it an idol, but on this channel we gon' bring the heat.
Better let us compete with our rivals.
Tours and conversation in this KooLNerdz nation. So sit back, relax, and let us take you on a convention vacation.
From conversation to cosplay, MCU, DCU.
We got everything for you.
Batman is my favorite, DC.
Marvel is Black Panther, R.I.P. Chad B.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, in any kind of weather, we collecting forever.
Just like, comment, and subscribe to Fatal The Collector.
What's up, YouTube? It's Fred the Collector. Look